into the chair.
Fuck, you're right.
God damn it. Now wear it. It's cool, man.
No, I can't.
Cool, man.
I can't now. And welcome to the cybershindigpodcast, everybody. The quarantine studio fucking special edition. Welcome back. We're both live here in real life, IRL, as Mike would say, out on my back porch, enjoying the 90-degree sweltering heat. It's too hot for your boy.
I put pants on.
You're insane. I'd be sweating through those jeans so quick.
Look, let's start the episode with a would you rather. Would you rather spend the evening very warm, or would you rather have the evening be cool, comfortable in terms of like temperature, or like get bit by mosquitoes all night?
Like the temperature was nice, but I'd be chewed alive.
Yeah.
Okay, I would definitely do the warm weather for sure.
Exactly. Your boy put on
Those
pants.
Denim would be soaked like freaking your girl on Christmas morning. I don't know. I was trying to make some weird. It's been a while. You guys. I'm trying to get the dust off. All right.
You know, in hindsight, I should have wore like
Man.
sweats or like something
Why?
a bit more comfortable. Just
Why?
because no one sees me underneath. Like no one knows if I even have legs. No one's ever seen my legs.
You can see now a little bit, actually. I should probably move the camera up a little bit more. There you go.
You ready, boys?
Hey, boys. I should probably move the camera a little bit closer.
I'm stuck.
Well,
You can.
what do you think?
Well, I got to get my knee unstuck from the frickin' table. We're starting off episode 84 pretty great. Here. All right, I'm unstuck, everybody. That was wondering. Johnny is currently moving the table. But yeah, we're out on the porch. We should have named the podcast Two Guys on a Porch, and we could have shot every episode like this. When it was raining, if it's snowing, if it's like 0 degrees, just two guys on a porch. We could have wore, what are those really heavy, like, you wear the coats in Alaska? Parkas! But then we should have been called the Parka Boys, and we just wear parkas in every episode.
It's actually parka porn.
Parka porn?
Parka porn.
That is not good porn if you think about it.
I bet you that's a real thing.
Parka porn?
Yeah.
I'm real tempted to look it up.
Oh, we got the computer now, remember? And I don't feel as bad doing it on my computer than my phone, remember? Or my home computer.
Parka porn.
Let's
Johnny,
see.
if it's heavy coats, what's the point?
Well, it'd be fun to see them taking it off, I think would be the point.
It would be fun to see them taking it off.
It'd be sexy to see them take it off.
Parkas?
Like giant, imagine like this hot freaking like Russian girl like in mink parka, like all fur.
Yeah.
And she's like slowly like, what do you call that? What kind of show is that?
Stripping?
Like a some kind of fucking
Brazen? Brazil?
some kind of show where like they take off their clothes real slow.
I don't know what kind of show that would be.
Here we go. There is parka porn.
That's like a peep.
This is a real thing.
Yeah,
there is.
You know
baby.
what? I look towards to see the TV.
Yeah,
I'm
the
so
TV's
used to the
not
TV.
there. You're missing just a lot of girls.
You know what?
In
It's fine.
parkas,
I don't
just like
need to see
giving
it.
handy J's.
What?
Yeah.
Are the guys in parkas too?
Nah, I don't know. It doesn't look okay. So this is kind of like what's been popping up. Shit like that. See on the top left.
Huh. Those are not very attractive men.
Usually people don't watch it. Well, I don't know actually. Do people watch the porn for the guys?
No, but I mean, you don't
Yeah.
want some ugly fucker.
Yeah.
Do
I guess
you?
You're right.
I mean,
well,
different
speak
strokes for different
yourself.
folks.
Excuse me.
You just like to see what's
How
that guy's
you-
name? Big Eddie?
How do you like Big Ed? Mailhead Ed from 90 Day Fiancé.
Guys,
Fiancé.
I want to tell you, this is the first time. So when this was a couple weeks ago, and Johnny was texting me about Big Ed,
Yeah.
or Snapchatting, and I did not know who that was. This was probably the first time ever Johnny knew something pop culture reference.
I've got my freaking ear to the ground when it comes to pop culture. I'll have you know.
And then like a couple days later, there's like the most trending video is Big Ed getting like dumped by this beautiful girl.
Big Ed smearing mayonnaise through his hair because he heard it's good for. It's like a conditioner, which is true. My sister is a hairstylist, and she kind of said it would help, but conditioner definitely works better.
So just stick to conditioner. Man, when you don't have time for a shower, just mayo.
Man, you know people do that. I mean, that's probably why my hair and like skin is always so dry. I shower so much. And how many times do you wash your hair?
Once?
Like a day?
Oh, a day. Yeah.
Okay. Because I've heard people like would just condition their hair like once a day, then like only wash their hair like 2 or 3 times a week, maybe.
So back in the day, This was
How far back we talking?
middle school.
Okay, I thought you were talking like back in the day,
No.
like fucking turn of the century when they didn't have soap for everybody, and
Turn of the century.
you had to sit in your grandma's wash tub and use your brother's old bath water.
I think your grandmother's telling you wrong stories. But I would only use shampoo.
Yeah.
And my hair would be, and sometimes I do this too if I like run out of conditioner. My hair would be like real stiff.
Oh yeah.
And it would just be like, not greasy, but just like it wouldn't move very much.
Stiff, greasy, wouldn't move too much. It's all really hitting home right now.
Have you ever just used conditioner though?
No.
I did once. It was a very weird, so it was very like fine still, but it didn't feel clean.
I wouldn't like it.
It felt like there was residue still.
Yeah, that's what I feel like conditioner leaves like a weird feeling, but that's what it's supposed to do.
Yeah.
'Cause it's like getting your hair like kind of coated and shimmered up.
Do you condition before shampooing, Johnny?
I don't know. I use a 3-in-1 or like a 2-in-1.
Oh, you're one of those fucking
but
chads.
It's good. It's a good 2-in-1.
Can you hand me like 3-in-1?
2-in-1. I used to be a 3-in-1. This shit is expensive. My sister goes to you have to have like your licensed hair styling certificate, whatever the fuck. Ooh, that wind is nice.
Those trees are talking, baby. That's not white noise you hear in the
I
background.
know, right? It's
Nothing's
nothing
wrong with your speakers.
It's not Mike blowing on the microphone. But you have to have your license, and she picks up like this bomb ass. It's a Redken brand, and it's like called something Brews, and it's shaped like a beer lager almost. It's pretty good actually. It smells good.
Isn't it funny how like guys are like marketed
Oh yeah,
for shampoo and conditioner and like
every-
body wash?
everything like that.
My body wash, I get like the Old Spice kind. And there's like these dragons on it. It's like, be a dragon.
Oh.
Be a real cool guy.
Yeah.
Get some women being a dragon.
I remember, I think Jason Momoa was like in the ad campaign for Old Spice for the longest time.
Yeah.
That's when they had the craziest. I wish the TV was out here, or else I'd show you.
I just keep looking towards
I know,
it.
right? The craziest fucking TV commercial was at Old Spice, and they had the camera on like a 360. It could move 360.
Yeah.
And whoever it was, I don't know if it was Jason Momoa or another person, was strapped into something, and they were moving around these sets, and like the camera was moving too, so it looked like he was like one direction one way, and then he would slide into another scene. He'd be like under the water, but his head would be poking out of the water, and then he'd get zipped like upside down. So, dude, I wish I could find
Settle down.
I know. I was like getting all worked up, and I was like in film school. I was like, this is so fucking like so hard watching this one like Red Spice or Old Spice commercial.
I'm surprised you don't watch more films just purely for like camera technique, just to kind of like get off on it.
Yeah, I don't know. I used to. It's just I don't know why I don't watch more movies.
You like continuous shots, baby?
I do. I appreciate
Yeah,
a
you
good
like
long
those?
shot or a good I forget what they call them.
Continuous
it's like
shot?
Continuous shot, or there's like an actual term, like a trucking shot where they
I
like.
thought it was called, like, I thought
I
that
don't
was the
know.
term. I took a film class. I'll have you know that I took a film class in high school
Oh,
and a film
Jesus.
class in college.
Okay. What did you what?
So I know what it's
Jeez.
called.
I'm about to go jump in the lake. What movies did you watch when you were film school, college? Do you remember what you guys studied even?
We started like,
Like, just
ironically
composure
enough,
and everything of like film?
we studied like a lot, like everything of it. We studied like the cinematography. We studied how like different directors would do different things.
Cool.
We focused on lighting, which was really interesting.
That's cool.
Yeah. Like every 2 weeks you'd focus on something different. Sometimes we'd watch a movie over again.
Mm-hmm.
And we would just kind of go through the decades.
Right.
We start obviously we watched
Did you watch Citizen Kane? Yeah.
Citizen
in
Kane.
college you did?
Yeah.
Okay.
Citizen Kane's one. I think so. You were in film lit,
Yeah,
right, in
yeah.
high school. We should not have.
Probably not.
We should not have done Rosebud.
That was too much.
It was way too much. Like we did not appreciate it.
No. Yeah, it was too much. People were just
We were just like, spoiler alert
some
for
people did.
Citizen Kane, but we're like, it's the fucking sled. What the fuck?
Rosebud.
I remember some kid was just like next to me. He's like, that's fucking dumb.
Yeah. Psycho was cool. I loved watching Psycho. That was always fun. That was another one that was like, they're all classics though. But that's cool, man.
Yeah, we didn't
No.
watch a lot of horror. We watched actually a lot of Western films.
Yeah, spaghetti westerns.
Yeah.
Did you do any? Did you watch any multicam? Like, what's the one with Sheldon and those dudes?
Big Bang
Bang
Theory?
Bang. Did you watch anything like that?
What's a multicam?
Multicam? They have like 3 or 4. It's like a live recording, like a live studio recording.
No, I don't. You know what? That would have been interesting.
Yeah.
But we just purely focused on film.
Film. Okay.
Yeah. Which I'm surprised. I bet if there was like more film classes where I went, they could have like focused on like television strictly.
Yeah, that's really interesting how they do that. I hate TV shows for the most part.
Yeah.
Like live studio audience.
I've
TV
noticed because whenever I ask you to watch a TV show, you're like, "Fuck
shows.
you!"
Except for Solar Opposites.
Did you
dude.
watch it?
I watched like 4 or 5 episodes. I'm almost halfway through, I think.
I gotta be careful, like how loud
No,
I'm
who cares?
being.
Everyone's loud as hell out here. I don't give a shit.
Fuck.
Yeah, and your voice travels pretty far out here on the lake too.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, it's a fucking hot one. Did you get out and do anything wild today in this heat?
Dude, I was so busy today. I'm proud of myself how busy I was.
Busy today, huh?
So I went to worked 7 to 3. I voted. Today was voting day in
I'm proud of you.
Indiana. You guys will not be hearing this on that day,
No.
but go out and vote if you haven't
Yes.
voted yet.
Yeah. Wait. So how long are the polls open?
I think it's
Just
only
today?
today.
Fuck, I fucked up again.
But I don't know if there's any other state our listeners would know. If your state hasn't voted yet, please vote because a lot of fucked up shit's happening, and with the power of voting, we can, help that.
Agreed.
But I went and voted. I got my sticker, and then I went for.
Where's it at? You didn't fucking wear it, dude.
I wore it on my run.
Oh, wow, that's a waste of the sticker.
Well, when else am I gonna wear it? I guess I could have
Wear
worn
it tonight, and
yeah.
people could see it on the podcast.
Well, I wanted people like just be like, so here was my mindset, and this is real Chad of
Oh,
me.
Jesus.
But I was like, I want to see people like I'm running, and I also have the stickers. So like, wow, that guy ran and voted. Like I can go vote.
Oh my god!
Like what's
you
going on?
think you're like the coolest guy?
He was.
You're just listening to the Rocky theme song,
And my sticker was like real small. Probably nobody saw it.
Yeah, people were like, "What the fuck? This dude's an idiot for running out in the sun." That's what everyone was telling me.
I was. So I did 2 miles today.
God damn, in this
And
heat.
I was literally dying.
Literally. Everything all right?
Mallory said our lighting should be perfect right now for our
Oh, dude,
our
it's
current stage.
But it sucks because it's so like shady over here.
I think it's fine right now.
I hope I might have to adjust the camera a little bit. I hate not shooting in the studio.
It'll be okay.
I know. It
I
just bums
I
me
just
out
wanna,
again.
like, hold
This
your
is like
hand.
100 times better already than the Zoom podcasts.
I feel
or the Skype
yeah,
ones.
It feels better.
Well, we can just it just flows better.
I don't have to wait for you to like finish and be like,
Man.
and then
Yeah,
we're going
yeah.
to.
You like
yeah.
step all over each other and stuff.
But I did that.
Anyway, so
and then
you ran and you got and then you voted.
I voted. Then I ran.
And you ran? Oh shit.
Then I
What
went
if you-
to
it
Jimmy
would've been-
John's.
Oh man.
And I got dinner from Al and I.
You treated yourself.
And then I came here for the podcast. I'm a busy fucking man
What
tonight.
if you ran to the polls and you're
Um,
like, yeah, and you had like a flag?
the polls were probably 4 or 5 miles away.
Oh shit.
That'd have been tough in this heat.
Guess what this is?
It looks like a White Claw.
It's kind of a White Claw. It's a Bud Light seltzer.
Oh yeah,
Mango.
I've seen commercials for that
There's one in there if you
on
want it.
Hulu. No,
you
I
would
hate
like.
Bud Light.
It's not a Bud
I
Light. It's like a
appreciate
White
the
Claw.
water.
Okay.
And you know what's been nice?
What's been nice?
Since
Looking at my mug all day.
no, it's only been like 5 minutes, man.
My
Come on.
mic screen smells. I need to wash these.
Mine doesn't
It
smell.
smells like a dusty, like a crusty, dusty, muggy, musty old basement.
You must have mine then.
I actually no, I shouldn't have it. I'd be like, wait, what the fuck? Mike's like, I don't brush my teeth ever and just breathe all over this mic screen.
That's all I do. But yeah, it's been a pretty busy day for me today. So
What did you, real quick? What did you get from Jimmy John's?
I got a slim one
Is that the
because that's my
Italian?
goal is to be
It's a
slim, one day.
Wait, is that just turkey and like bread and cheese?
It's ham and cheese.
Okay.
Ham and cheese and bread. It's about the size. Like it's a big 8-inch
It's
sandwich. Yeah.
Not as slim as the thing makes it out to be. Like it's a
No.
good sandwich though. The slims are good.
It's like the calorie wise, it's good.
Mm-hmm.
But I get that, and
They
I
don't-
get
They don't load it up with as much bullshit.
no, not at all. It's
Mhm.
technically for kids.
That's fine. It still
But your
tastes.
boy got
I'd
it.
always get the slim with the salami and the capicola,
Yeah,
with just a little bit of mozzarella. Or is
that's
it
the slim
mozzarella?
4.
Slim 4.
Yeah, you're a 4 kind of
Yeah,
guy, huh?
yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
whatever. It's fine.
The Jimmy JJ's.
Yeah, I'm
Did you-
kind of sad that they still don't have the.
Dude, what you think they'll bring that back?
I hope so.
What
I've
is
been
it
writing
called?
to them every single day.
I hope you have.
The Frenchie.
The Frenchie.
The Frenchie.
Ah oui.
That's like, it's literally like a 14-inch sandwich.
Yeah.
But it's real tiny.
Yeah.
So you don't
Comes
feel
with
like you're eating a lot.
Comes with one single loose cigarette and a black coffee. Just black coffee. No sugar or cream.
What's
in
the
it.
hat called? What's the hat called?
God.
A bag.
It is a B.
Yeah.
Not a baguette. Not a beignet.
Oh, now I'm getting hungry.
Is it BR something?
A bro. We're having trouble with B words tonight, I've
What's
noticed.
the French hat?
The
It's like, hey Siri. It is called.
Mallory has one.
Oh, it's called a beret.
A beret.
Beret. Oh, oui.
Yeah. I wore that one time thinking I was like cool shit.
Like edgy.
Yeah. I'm like, look at me in my beret.
And they're like, look at this. Dude, is this mime like off the clock right now or something?
But then I realized I couldn't pull it backwards like a Pokemon trainer, so I threw it in the garbage.
Yeah, there's no chance. You might as well just toss that bitch right there.
Mallory, I think, had someone steal her
That's
beret.
shitty.
Beret.
Beret. A beret is the thing you put in your hair, I'm pretty sure. Like a little rubbery band thing.
This is some bullshit. There's too many B words that sound like it.
You're not kidding.
Yeah.
Fucking Jeremy just
What you got
texted
going
me.
on? Fuck you, Jeremy.
It's a group nude messaging.
Porn.
Yeah, everyone sends a nude every day. You want to start that Instagram page?
Why would much change? Everything should be relatively similar every day.
Every day you send a nude to your group message. Snapchat.
That sounds like a premium account for fans only.
But everyone has to participate in it. And no one gets paid. Except for me. I get
That's
paid.
my
God
response.
damn it.
There's a car beeping in the
Fucking
background.
of course. I bet you that thing. Oh, thank God it went off. I was like, the one time we podcast outside, I've thought about this too. I'm like, man, hopefully no bullshit goes on.
I actually like this. It's nice.
We could do it on the boat next time.
It's much more spacious than the little corner Johnny puts me in.
So I've been like,
put the big guy in the corner. It'll be funny. He
I know.
can't move.
It's just because I get up more and have to check the equipment.
Uh-huh.
But I've been like, for funsies, looking at houses and stuff online.
Mm-hmm.
Not super seriously like looking, but like, oh, I might be able to
giggles.
afford that.
Yeah.
But there's always like a kicker. I'm like, it needs like a second bedroom that's big enough to fit the podcast table in it. Like like just stupid as fuck. But it would be nice, right?
It would be nice.
Just to have like a dedicated room for all the stuff, and I won't have to tear down. And
when I look for a house, I'm going to look for a second bedroom, just to like a guest room or like an office space.
It's
not that I would need an office.
I would
but
definitely throw something, either an office or like for you or Mal to use, like just to have extra room to do things.
it'll be Mona's room.
Mona's room.
Mona's room.
Oh my God! It's just like that, her picture her painting that Casey got Mallory of Mona. They're just all like every year she gets a different painting of Mona.
We'll have like wallpaper, and it's just like Mona's face with different emotions
dude,
every
she's
time.
like real sexy looking in one of them, or like her like real low like cleavage kind of hanging.
She's
one of them
wearing
she's
like a shirt.
Yeah, and one of them she's got like a little pubic hair showing maybe.
Oh my God! What the hell?
Fun. I don't know, dude. It's kind of like a tasteful.
Never mind. I'm not getting into
Tasteful
that conversation.
pubes. Yeah,
Tasteful pubes. That's what we should have called our
Ooh,
podcast.
God damn, that's a good.
Welcome to the Tasteful Pubes podcast. I'm your leader.
Is there still time to rename this bitch?
Absolutely. I'm sure the podcast is called Tasteful. Well, maybe not actually.
Let's see. What are we waiting? Now we got.
What is it called? Tasteful Pubes.
Tasteful pubes. Let's see if that's the name of anything.
That's
I'm gonna
probably a porn.
Tasteful pubes. What are the most popular pubic
highlights?
Pubic hair styles.
Do people get their pubes dyed?
Pubic hairstyles for women. Let's see.
Styles.
People definitely get their pubic hairs. The Hollywood. The Hollywood, also known as the Sphinx, it's the queen of all waxes. Hollywood wax is not recommended for a wax virgin. It involves removing all the pubic hair around the pubis and anal area to leave behind a completely blank canvas.
So that's just like you're getting waxed.
The Brazilian is similar to Hollywood, but with a little bit of hair left at the front of the pubic mound.
Do you know where your pubic mound is?
Like right where above our little schwants.
Yeah, you're right.
The landing strip. Oh, you know what's really funny about
I know what the
this?
landing strip is,
It
unfortunately.
shows the... It shows like a photo of what the pubic hair would look like, but it's like a bush. Look at.
Oh, that's really smart.
There's the landing strip.
Yeah. There was these
the Bermuda Triangle.
I sat next to somebody in high school who was describing how she keeps the what are they called, shrubs down there?
Yeah.
And she was explaining in great detail what the landing strip was, because I didn't know what that was. I'm just an idiot kid.
We were young then too.
And guys Well, I'm speaking for myself, but guys don't really like make a Bermuda Triangle with their pubes or a landing strip.
I'm a clean shave. I'll tell you right now. Like, I think I've said this before. I'm a clean-shaven boy.
Yeah, you looking like Tommy Pickles down there?
I am. Only
because he's bald, not for any other reason. Because he's bald.
Yeah, dude, what have you been looking at? Fucking quarantines have changed you. No, it's only strictly for my own purposes because I get uncomfortable with pubes kind of poking around.
I gotcha.
You know?
Yeah.
It's just more comfortable. The vajazzle.
Let's see it.
If you want to surprise the lover, vajazzle can make your garden sparkle. There are loads of ways to get creative for applying gems in your pubic area.
Gems?
Oh, fuck me.
It's a Christmas tree.
It's a Christmas tree upside down. That's really funny.
The vajazzle?
I would have never guessed, man. But that's pretty wild. Oh. Yeah,
how did we get into this conversation?
We're talking about tasteful pubes.
Tasteful pubes, that's right.
Did you write that? Please write that down.
I wrote it.
For
I wrote
future reference
I wrote
too.
pubes down.
Okay.
So, for you guys that don't know, I'm the note taker.
I usually
I'm the
do,
secretary.
but I forgot the shit.
I got my little typewriter.
Sometimes, yeah. Mike's fucking over here on the pen over. But what was I gonna say?
Something about pubes.
Just like naming the podcast, such a pain in the ass. So any topic that we think is kind of sticks out a little bit for listeners.
Yes, which, since we're talking about naming the podcast,
yeah,
I do want to say that we did skip over on April 1st.
Ooh, did we skip April Fool's Day?
No. What was April 1st? In relation to the podcast.
Was it our anniversary?
It was our 2-year anniversary.
Was it really?
Yeah.
We need to do something once this is all kind of smoothed out. I feel like it's not going to be for a while, but restaurants are open.
We should get real. I'm talking like real fancy. We should rent a limo and go to McDonald's or Arby's.
Wendy's.
Yeah. All right, Wendy's it is.
We'll go to the truck stop Wendy's and roll up like we're like we're going to prom, but it's just us. And they're like, dude, why the fuck?
We bring our own champagne.
Yeah. We're sitting at the table and they're like, no, or just like sparkling grape juice. So when they like run over, be like, you can't drink it. Like, it's actually a Welch's sparkling grape juice, bitch.
1984, if you see.
It's just a fucking old school glass of Welch's.
But yeah, 2 years, and I want to thank all of our listeners because
man.
we did hit a milestone. We do have 10,000.
That's when I would hit the button on my instant buttons, but
it's not working.
It's trying to get me to pay for it for some reason on my Chromebook, which is a bummer. But congratulations, my man.
Congratulations, my man. 10,000 listens. We've had a lot of people tune in, which thank you guys for hanging with us for 84 episodes.
It's pretty awesome.
If you guys have been with us, yeah.
It's God bless you. It's a testament to your patience mostly, and a testament to your, I don't know, your fanship towards us, I guess.
If you guys are gamers, just imagine on the left-hand corner, like, boop, boop, you got like a little achievement coming up.
If you play Xbox, it'd come up on the middle of your screen with like the little Xbox like controller logo.
Yeah.
And say you get like so many points.
Yeah, well,
that's
on
what the
PlayStation,
cool
it just comes up so you know where it's at. And it takes a little screenshot when it happens.
Does it really?
Does Xbox take a little screenshot when it happens?
It probably,
it doesn't.
I hate what you're doing right now.
What do you mean?
Oh my God, your glasses almost flew off too. Then you'd be in real sore shape.
I have 2 other pairs.
Speaking of glasses,
right here.
Mallory's. Do you really?
No, I'm kidding.
God damn, that's prepping. Mal bought a pair of glasses from iBuyDirect, and I am going to as well. Once I find the right pair.
Yeah.
It's hard.
It's hard. They are cheap lenses, though. I'd highly recommend them. We are not sponsored. If you guys want to sponsor
That'd be
us.
Rad. I'd be so happy.
I'm just playing with my little rubber band.
I know, jeez, what are you doing?
Dude,
you playing the patio chair?
The little harp.
But
yeah, Mallory got like purple ones. They are they're very different because they're very round and they're bigger than she normally would get.
Well, that's like a fun time to experiment with eyewear because it's like $25 for the frames or whatever. It's like, might as well try something different.
Right.
So,
and at the end of the day, it's another pair of glasses.
And I need another pair desperately because mine are falling apart and they're so... I can't even fix how crooked they are anymore.
I've been talking to Johnny. He needs new glasses. Dude. He needs new shoes, new shorts.
I'm a mess. I have
shirt that doesn't blend into the chair.
Dude, we started... Maybe I'll throw it in the beginning of the video.
I hope so.
Because I recorded it. We sat down when we were ready to go and my shirt literally matched this cushion. Mike's like, wow, your shirt blends right into that chair. And I was like, fuck! So I got up and just ran and got another Hawaiian shirt up. I was like, that's not going to do it. Oh, man. Bummer.
It was quite funny.
I'm like nervous that it's too dark out, too, for the camera right now.
I don't know. Our cameraman turned the thing away,
know it.
so we were not able to see ourselves. You think he went to school for this stuff or anything? Yeah, we're still very well lit. You can see my pretty face. You guys should check out our YouTube so you can see our new quarantine edition studio. It's going to be
It's
titled
pretty sweet. Oh, this is
Two Guys on a Porch. I told you that. You didn't trust me?
Just two guys on the porch.
Two guys chilling on the front porch,
I need a
6
guitar.
feet away because they're trying to be safe.
Are we 6 feet? I don't know.
No, we're not.
Yeah, we're like
But-
4 maybe.
Yeah, it's okay.
That's fine.
Yeah.
We're tested, right?
For you guys who are, for people who are concerned about the virus and everything, I am constantly screened at work. I screen myself every day before I go to work. So no symptoms, and I'm not, obviously we're outside, so it's just Johnny and I here. We're being as safe as we can.
Yeah, definitely.
I have drank out of his beer several times. I
Mhm.
spit in there a little
Yeah.
bit.
And
when you went to go change your shirt, I actually did tinkle
on my microphone.
on your microphone.
Yeah, and if you're worried about me at home, I am swabbed once a day via my urethra from a 95-year-old.
It's Grandma K.
Grandma Kay is giving me a swab up my penis, so it's fine. She's got the steadiest hands in the family, and she's the cheapest around. So,
But we are being safe, guys.
Yeah.
Nothing's crazy happening. I did
Yeah.
bring a mask, but we're outside. So.
we're all gravy, baby.
Yeah, and I mean it's 2 people. I think our state has now allowed like gatherings of 10 or less
Yeah.
people.
It has,
So.
which I don't know, might be pushing it.
We're 8 down the way, baby.
Come on. So, anyways, it's been a whole. People yelling, man.
It's been 3
People are
months.
so it's been 3 months since we've
3
seen each
months.
other and been.
Hey, shut the
And the
fuck up! We're
podcast
trying
recording.
to fucking record a podcast.
Everyone's getting wild on the lake.
You
tonight. I don't know
cunts.
why. It's
Why?
a Tuesday night.
It's nice outside,
It's nice, but it's been nice like the weekend too. We've been using the boat a lot.
and I mean
That's where I want to shoot. That's what we should do next podcast.
Johnny,
Boat podcast.
every
boat
three-
pod,
every
boat
3
pod.
podcasts, you're like, we should shoot a podcast on the boat,
We could
and then you're like, meet me in my basement.
get in the basement, bitch.
Who's there?
I feel like there's a weird little piece of sun on me, and people just have to deal with it.
Oh, I see it. It like
Yeah, that's
highlights
why
your
This
decolletage.
is literally why.
Oh
I
my
put
god, you've been chosen.
This is I start floating up. Mike, get me down.
Nah,
Like,
you're
floating
good.
away.
This is for a reason.
I'm scared.
Welcome to the Cybershindig Podcast, now hosted by just
It's
me.
Mike. He's like, check it out, Pokemon.
Oh my god, I
All
would not make it a Pokemon
All
podcast.
Pokemon. No, you would. You wouldn't know what to do.
I
besides
wouldn't.
talk
No,
about
I need a
Pokemon.
code host. A code host.
Charlie.
I can't even talk.
My mom.
So I would need someone who knows Pokemon, and you don't even know Pokemon.
You're right. I don't.
I would need to get Alexis.
Oh yeah, she kind of knows.
Yeah.
She's stopped playing it. I talked to her recently. She said I forget what her
Because
reasoning
she
was.
beat it.
No, yeah, well, kind of, I think.
When you beat something, that's when you stop. Not like Red Dead Redemption,
Eh.
where you play it for 3 years and never beat it.
But the thing was, I need to play games. The only time I don't like a spoiler, kind of, is a video game that I'm invested in slightly.
Like Red Dead Redemption
Yeah,
and
yeah.
Skyrim. Those are the
Yes.
only 2 video games you're invested in.
No, I didn't beat Red Dead, but I beat Skyrim. No one spoiled it for me, so I was just like, wanting
It was
to know
kind
what
of a
was going
shitty
on.
ending.
It was not a good ending.
Nah.
It was not.
They
Red
didn't
Dead
make that game for
Redemption-
the plot.
Red Dead Redemption, I knew what was going to happen the whole time, so I was like, well, I wonder when I'm going to die. Because your guy dies. And
A
that
spoiler for Red Dead Redemption 2.
It's fucking 3
It's been out
game.
for 3 years,
Yeah, yeah.
so Johnny
You-
still hasn't beat it.
Your dude dies from some kind of disease, I'm pretty sure, if you choose a
Dysentery.
certain path.
Or
It might
what's-
have been.
What's that
Cholera?
game? What's
Was
the
it
game in Oregon
Oregon
Trail?
It's dysentery.
Oh, it is?
Yeah.
Dysentery.
It's either cholera or dysentery.
Yeah,
I forget.
very common diseases
Yeah.
for the time. What's
God,
up?
This fucking thing is like right on my face.
I think it's so fun. Look at
You
you.
like
You
it?
look like you're glowing.
God damn it.
Are you pregnant?
Yes, I am. Triplets.
Wow.
Triplets. They're all going to look like me.
Wow.
They're going to be
Ew.
my little like minions.
I imagine babies, but with your
Yes,
head
minions,
on them.
Run, get me Coors Light. And chips.
Oh my god. Well, you have 3, so one more thing.
Ooh, damn. Oh,
get beer, chips, and-
my dog.
That's kind of
Bring me
lame.
Charlie.
Charlie. He's riding the dog. He got a saddle for some reason.
Oh, I was telling Mike, my sister got a new dog,
Mhm.
and this is like the most like, this is the weirdest way. I feel like the way she adopted her dog was like the craziest way to adopt a dog. Like it almost seems like some bougie ass dog adoption shit.
Yeah.
But any adoption, I feel like, is pretty cool in my eyes. It was a dog from Qatar, which is way out in like I think it's in the Middle East.
Guitar.
Qatar.
Guitar Center.
Guitar Center.
Could you imagine Guitar Center hosting like an adoption?
Guitar. I don't even know how you spell that. Is it Quitar?
You're telling me the story. I have
no
idea.
Guitar. That's Spanish for remove. God damn it. It's somewhere out in the Middle East.
Okay, I believe you.
I think.
You know what? Don't fact check us, listeners. You can trust us. 100%
oh yeah,
real.
yeah. Wait, here it is. I don't know.
Speaking of fact checking, there's Carol. Hi, Carol.
Is she in there?
Yeah, she waved to me.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Very cool.
Don't come out here.
Oh, she's gonna
I'm gonna
test
throw
the
spiders
boundaries
at you.
But yeah, they got it from Qatar, and it had to take like a 19-hour plane ride along with like 10 other dogs that were getting adopted in the States. And yeah, it landed in O'Hare, and I was like, God damn, what a crazy way to get a dog. But it's a super cool dog. Its name's Bo.
Bo.
It's a
short for Beauregard.
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 Blue Kazoo. Like off of Foster's Home.
He's got like a little tie
Beauregard,
on at all times.
He does have a bow. Stephanie got him a little bow, like a bow tie.
For Bo. I got it.
A bow tie, like dog collar.
What color?
Blue.
Lame.
It's a boy, so I don't know. I guess it doesn't really
How
matter.
traditional,
I know,
Stephanie.
right? But it's a cool dog. But I just thought that was like the weirdest way to adopt a dog, right?
I mean, I have heard of like, 103.5 Kiss FM.
I'm getting bit by ants, dude.
Huh.
I hate outside.
Isn't that interesting? Weren't we just talking about pants versus shorts?
Yeah. Ants in my pants.
Well. But apparently he like travels all around the country like bringing dogs in for adoption.
Oh, shit.
So I think just because I heard of it so often, I don't think it's too odd. If you want a specific kind of dog.
Well,
what kind of dog is it?
Oh, God, it's some weird. It's like a real skinny like running dog, and it only gets to be like 50 pounds. It's like all legs, smaller than like skinnier than Tucker.
Okay, you're really narrowing it down there. You're getting there.
Shit, I forget what it is. I'll show you a photo of it.
It kind of looked like a greyhound.
Well, you saw a photo of it.
Yeah, I saw a photo of it. It looks like a different kind of greyhound. It's not a greyhound.
It's like, yeah, I don't know. It's a good boy though. He's a good boy.
He's a good boy.
He liked me
a
lot. I came in,
yeah,
and he just started licking my face like crazy.
Ew.
She's like, "Wow, he really likes you." And I was like, "Yeah, lick that face, boy."
Well, I mean, dogs are very like tuned into like alphas, so you might just be radiating like an alpha kind of feel.
I am. I was just like,
you a beta?
Chill. Yeah, bro. I'm
You
a beta.
beta man?
I'm beta bro. Beta max.
Oh, Chuck really likes you and responds to you well.
Oh yeah. Well, Chuck's a different type
Like
of
you're his
dog.
alpha. Carol's Lucy's alpha.
I hate that dog. I wish someone would adopt Lucy. We should have traded Bo for Lucy. We'll send Lucy to Qatar.
Lucy's fine.
You can
I've
have
grown
her.
to like Lucy.
I still am indifferent.
Are you?
We have a bark collar for her now.
Oh yeah, you told me that.
I literally got him all the dogs bark collars from Christmas. None of the women in my family wanted to use them because they felt like they were inhumane, but they didn't know it had a vibrate setting on it.
Ooh.
I was like, put that.
And then all of the women were real excited about
especially
it.
with Lucy because she doesn't shut the heck up in the yard, especially with all the boats.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, put that bark collar on her. We put it on and it like beeps and then it vibrates.
So it
And
kind of
that-
freaks her out.
It freaked her out and she like shut up after that. And I was
Yeah.
like, thank God. So
Huh.
she's learning.
Cool.
Yeah. Meanwhile, Charlie he doesn't give a shit.
Would you rather have Lucy or Felix?
Felix.
Wow.
Mhm.
What a
I've got a fun story about Felix. Yeah, I
Ooh.
guess I'll talk about it now since we're talking about him. There's been cats, like, there's been a weird stray. I don't know if it's a stray or like a pet.
that rope freaked me out. I thought it was a snake, and I'm gone. I'm gone if I see a
You're
snake.
going to jump up and get out and get the hell out of here.
If there's
huh?
anywhere there's a snake, I'm gone. We can't.
You
cut.
wimp.
Yeah,
I don't like snakes
I don't
either.
give a shit.
But I don't like killing. I don't know.
I enjoy killing
I don't like
snakes.
killing
And
snakes.
you can put me on the record. Get me a shotgun.
You talk shit about me killing ducks. You're like, how could you kill a...
Yeah,
At
that's a
least
fucking duck.
At least I eat the duck.
A snake? No, I'll give it to something to eat. Like
What are you going to give it to?
a raccoon.
Oh, okay.
A raccoon.
Raccoon. Isn't that a weird way? Like, some people say raccoon, and some people say
Raccoon.
raccoon.
Raccoon?
I say raccoon.
Raccoon? I say raccoon.
Raccoon, not raccoon.
But I'm from the river.
Raccoon.
Raccoons were our neighbors.
Yeah, they were.
They would always be in our trash.
Dude, did you see Kayla's raccoon that was outside? Or
This is a
the guest
big
that we had,
boy.
Kayla had a giant raccoon
Yeah, a raccoon.
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 on her back porch, and I was like, "Damn, that boy's hungry." She's like, "Yeah, he is." He's looking for scraps.
Sorry, but Felix.
Okay, so there's been there's one giant cat you've probably seen, down the street. I forget what my sister Stephanie calls him. Certain word or
It was a
certain,
bat.
Really?
Yeah.
Or a hummingbird, maybe.
No, that was a bat.
Fat cat.
Fat
It's
cat?
a cat that's like an outside
How
cat
original.
in the summer and an inside cat in the winter.
Okay.
And it's this giant orange kind of calico cat. Whoa, what the fuck was that? What is escaping your throat there?
It's the Jimmy John.
Oh my God, I hope people heard that at home. I might have to like bump the volume on that little phone. It's like sound like the little man trying to get out
Like
of
a
your
little
throat.
burp.
But and then there's this other white cat that's been hanging around, and I was like, yeah, that's weird. And then we heard them like either fighting or mating, or one of them might be in heat, and
Or
you hear
both.
like out in the woods.
Oh my God.
I'm like, jeez. But anyways, this morning I wake up, I hear like kind of near my window.
Yeah.
I'm like, God damn it, these fucking cats. And I slam my window closed, and I go back to sleep for like another hour. It's
Yeah.
like 6 a.m., 5:30.
Okay.
Slam the window closed, sleep for like another hour. And then I wake up, and like my mom's like frantically scurrying around the house. I was like, what's up? She's like, I can't find Felix anywhere in the house. And I was like, oh, shit. I was like, maybe because Joseph was over yesterday, and he hates being around Joseph because he's
a kid.
4-year-old. Or
My God, he's getting old.
Yeah.
Yeah, he just had a birthday.
Yeah, and he's just like running around, and he doesn't know, he wants to play with the cat.
Yeah.
Doesn't know how to be super nice to it yet, so it hides usually.
Yeah.
Felix will hide. And I was like, oh shit. I told her, I was like, I heard some meowing outside. And I was like, and I did come home last night, and the door was like kind of cracked open, like my slider downstairs.
Oh.
And because they were like coming in and out, like going outside.
Yeah.
I was like, oh shit. I was like, I don't know. Maybe he's outside. So we're looking outside, and my dad and mom put his wet food outside.
Mm-hmm.
And then like 10 minutes later, like here comes Felix. And like my dad said he let him inside, and he had like fucking cobwebs all over his face, like all over his back. Like he'd been just like roaming around outside all night, just like hanging out outside. And I was like, geez, you think he would have like been at the door? Like, because he's a loud cat.
Yeah.
And we would have heard him. We had all the windows and shit open last night. I was like, man, I don't know what he was up to last night. Like, I wonder if he liked it.
That's crazy he stayed around. A lot of cats. Around, yeah. I mean, cats will usually stay where they know they can get food. Mm-hmm. But
he's gotten out.
Just fucking split.
He's gotten out once, remember? I think I've talked about it.
Yeah.
But he just like hung around like the back downstairs deck. And I was like, get in here. And he like ran in the house real quick.
You should get him a leash and
He's
kind of
got one.
see if, you should take him for a little walk.
He would hate the walk, but my mom lets him hang out outside, and he just kind of freaks out.
Yeah. They need to get used to it.
Yeah.
Because Mona, whenever we take her out, she just like lays there and just like looks around like she's high.
She's like super like overwhelmed by probably all the noises and sights.
That's why I try. Now it's escaping whom?
The old Bud Light Seltzer Mango. Shout out to Carissa for getting me, and I think Britt too, for getting me across the Runiverse, right? Roniverse?
What is happening? Are you having a stroke? Across the what?
Look, you try.
Oh!
It's the Mardi Gras. I don't know how to say it.
When did you get that?
Lala?
Oh, did she bring that in when she was a guest?
Yeah.
I can't remember.
That was a long time ago.
That was
almost 2 years ago.
Yeah.
And I still use this little koozie.
Yeah, Chris was one of our first. No, she was actually
second or third, probably.
Yeah.
Yeah. Talked about it. That was our animal. That was the most educational podcast probably we've ever done.
Ever.
To this date.
Yeah,
definitely.
Bar none.
We learned a lot that day.
We did.
We need to have another one like that.
We don't remember any of it. You know what was funny? I was cleaning out old photos of mine on my phones.
Yeah.
And I was trying to get like all of them onto the computer so I could just like delete them all from my phone.
Mm-hmm.
And one video popped up of when you were trying to stick row with the needle.
Yeah, dude. That came up on our you can watch that on our Instagram, I think. I'm going to splice that from YouTube too, because that one's got the most views on YouTube for sure.
Yeah.
It's got like 100-something views on YouTube.
Well, you almost killed your best friend.
Nah, he had plenty of blood to spare.
It was so funny.
That was fucked up.
Just like remembering that.
We got messages afterwards from that being like, Zach was like, dude, take that off the internet.
I just remember
like,
Ro was the calmest at everything. He's like, it's fine.
And Clayton
it's fine.
was
He's
like,
bleeding. Clayton was trying to help you. You're freaking out. I'm laughing hysterically on the side.
It was definitely good cop, bad cop, because Clayton was trying to hype it up to make it more intense than it was. Yeah. And Ro was just like hammered. Just like, it's fine. Like, yeah. That was a fun. Yeah, he was just bleeding out on the table downstairs. That was a good one, man.
That was a memorable.
We've had some fun episodes. I want to have Casey and Mel on, so we can talk Dungeons and Dragons too.
I think what I'm going to do is.
What are you gonna do?
I'm gonna have them, just those two, do a one shot, because I need those two. That's a big fucking spider.
Oh yeah, man, that's nothing around here.
I don't know if I like being outside anymore. But I'm going to have them kind of be familiar with one another, like when we start out. But I think I'm going to have you just raw dog it in.
Wow.
Yeah.
Any
I'm trying
particular reason for this? Is
Yes.
Like a Dungeon Master's choice
is,
for a DM? Okay.
Because, a little spoiler.
Yeah.
A little spoiler. The way I'm going to do the very first episode is you guys will be introduced not at the same time.
Okay, I like it.
Yeah. One of you will be introduced first, then another person's going to come in at a point, and then those two are going to, like, witness something with the third.
Oh, shit, I like it, dude.
Yeah, it's not going to be
It's
like,
different.
all of you are at
In a bar. At the pub you meet.
You guys are playing darts.
Yeah, well, that's cool.
And all of a
about-
sudden, an ogre jumps in.
Yeah.
He's like, get out of my bar.
Everyone roll for initiative.
Wow, that was a terrible Scottish
Get out
accent.
of my bar.
Get out of my
I don't know what that
swamp.
was.
I can't
Donkey.
do...
Get out of my swamp. No, that's cool. To change up that little, like the usual suspect for introductions on
Yeah.
D&D is like you said, like everyone's at the pub. But I've been watching. I subscribe to Dimension 20 now.
Oh, my God.
I pay $5.
Oh,
and it's
my God.
$5 a month, and it's like 7 or 8 different campaigns for D&D.
Mhm.
And the one I'm not watching now is called Crown of Candy. I think I talked about this.
Chronic candy.
And all the characters are literally like candies or like fun food, and like the different, like the landscape is like, the map is like, there's different, like there's Candia, that's like where our main characters are from. There's like the meat lands. There's like all these like the vegetable lands. There's, like,
I'm from Meatland.
yeah, you are. You're the tiniest
I'm
little
the
fucking
mayor.
smoked sausage around.
Oh, yeah, I am. Like, hey, guys.
But it's cool because like one of them's like a gummy bear, like Theobald is like a gummy bear, and he's like the king's guard, and he's like this giant like bear that's like got like, and then like the king's like weapon is payment day, like payday, like the candy bar, and it's like this giant like gold. So
Oh.
it's really cool.
That makes a lot of sense. And that works both ways because he's taxing his people. So, like, payday.
Yeah.
Huh?
And the way you're talking about starting out is kind of how he does it. Like he starts out with like maybe 1 or 2 characters like to introduce,
Right.
And they're all in different spots
Yeah.
most times,
Yeah.
which is cool.
It's going to be interesting.
I like
and like I said, it's just going to be... It's going to be it's just going to be a lot.
I like
It's going
it.
to be a lot. There's
I'm
going to be a lot
excited.
of webs that are spun, a lot of secrets that are going to be kept.
What I'm really excited for is obviously goofing and having like friends on.
I'm
like,
just glad to
different
play
episodes.
like D&D in person.
Holy
I
shit,
love
it's gonna be
playing
awesome.
with me, Casey, Carissa, Britt, and Mallory have been playing, and it's been a great time.
Casey's
but-
been DMing it up.
I just wish like we were in person.
We
'cause
probably
it's so
can now.
hard not to like. Oh yeah, we can.
We could do it at your apartment or
I'm
something.
talking like I want Carissa and Britt also.
Oh, yeah.
We need to have like a 10-person D&D thing.
Oh my god.
We can have 2 DMs.
Jesus Christ.
And
There's like, oh my god. Yeah, you could do all sorts of crazy shit.
you know what'd be interesting would be reverse the Dungeons and Dragon thing. Get like all DMs and just one player.
Oh shit.
It's just
Oh,
one
how would it? So
player.
each like move, each initiative, like it's the other DM's like choice to see what flies and what doesn't.
I would say have a timer on the table.
Ooh, dude.
Every like 5 or 10 minutes, switch a DM.
That could be your podcast.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
That could be a really funny podcast.
That would
What
be
if
so difficult
What if
to
it
do.
was just Mallory as the player, and then me, you, and Casey would be your DMs, and it's her character?
Everything would be so conflicting. All the characters would be like, one moment they're like, the librarian. The next day they're like a librarian stripper.
Oh my god!
And then they're like,
they're in battle with the librarian stripper. That when they get to me, they're like, "Yeah, the librarian stripper wants to battle you. Roll for initiative."
that would be a lot of fun.
That's a pretty cool idea, actually. Just think about that, maybe for like a bonus Patreon episode,
We could do that.
if we ever get around to it.
We could do
We need
that.
to find a fucking name for it.
Oh, our Dungeons and Dragons. Yeah. If you guys have any ideas, give us a call. Let us know. 219-552-1128.
28. Before we talk about our weeks total, I have a funny. Oh, did you hear that little crane? Heron.
here.
It's a whooping crane.
That's right there.
No, it's regular blue heron.
You have.
I went to the liquor store.
What?
Oh yeah, whoa, crazy. I went to the liquor store and I was jonesing for some weird reason. I might be pregnant or something. I don't know. I was jonesing for some Jägermeister, like a little bit of Jaeger. Jaeger bomb. But I went up there. I grabbed like some beer in the Jaeger, like a fifth.
Sure.
And the lady's like, "Oh, we have cold ones in the freezer right right here by the register. I was like, oh, cool.
Yeah.
And I grabbed it. She's like, oh, the logo looks different on this one. I was like, oh, that's weird. They must have updated it.
That's weird.
And she swipes me out and whatever. I cash out. We bang in the back. Whatever. I leave.
Wow.
And
you skipped over like
yeah.
the most interesting part,
and,
but okay.
And I get home and I go to like check it out and I go to like pour myself a little taste of it.
Sure. It's not Jaeger. Oh, you have it.
It's Jaeger. I want
Oh.
you to try it because this is our 2-year anniversary and it's been a while.
Okay. Is this the fun thing you said you had? What is that?
No, this is not the fun thing.
He's got like the
This is not the
littlest
fun
tiny
thing.
glass. This is cute. Is this
That's
chilled?
why I gave it for you.
Ooh.
Yeah.
It's got sunglasses.
This
What the
is
fuck?
Jaeger Hot Ginger. It's not that good.
Just Jaeger itself. I've actually never drank Jaeger, so this will be my first time ever drinking Jaeger.
I'll go easy.
Should I even drink it? I mean, should I even smell it?
Do you like Fireball?
No.
Me neither. It's a little
So
bit.
let's drink it
It's a
anyhow.
little bit better than Fireball.
Can I see the thing?
Yeah, definitely. Here, you can show it to the camera. Your hands are gonna get real sticky because it's fucking bullshit.
Why is your bottle
Don't worry
sticky?
about it. Like I said, we banged in the bag. I grabbed the Jägermeister, got the fuck out.
Jägermeister. Yeah, you
It's
want
shat-
I mean,
it's
it does say
sharp.
hot ginger right
I
there.
don't. Yeah, but she just like checked it out real quick. It
You
was
need
like
it.
it was like the tiniest little thing on there, and I was like, all right, I'll
Is
grab
your
it.
shirt getting
My
snagged? Do we
shirt
need to
is
get you a
falling
new...
apart. I need new clothing.
Let's
So,
see. Let's do that.
what do you think?
This-
you ever had
You know
Jaeger?
what this smells like?
What?
Fucking straight ass 35 white male cologne. This smells
No.
just like cologne. This smells like my grandfather's cologne.
What kind of cologne did he wear?
I don't know. It smells like cologne.
It kind of does. So my grandpa, and
Imagine
my
going
mom
to
still
bingo
has it. Yeah.
or the church night.
yeah. The
This is old people cologne.
Yeah,
you
that's
just
what we're
gave
drinking.
me old people cologne.
So it's a mixture. I'll describe it to you. It's a mixture of a little bit of Fireball, a little bit of cologne, and a little bit of night cough syrup.
I thought you were going to say like
All
the night.
And the
Just
night.
the night.
the night, all balled up into one little bullshit fucking drink called Jägermeister
This-
Hot Spice.
I'm not going to like this.
You're not.
Why do you keep giving me things?
I
You know what?
need to get rid of it.
I brought Johnny like some snacks to try. I even brought his family fudge. I bring him
Oh,
good
yeah,
things
you
to
brought
try.
fudge.
And then he
And I
gives me
bring
like,
you
hey, you want to
this.
taste cologne?
Hey, baby, you like cologne? What's up?
All
All right, cheers, my man. Congrats.
Well, that was a nice little clip.
That was nice.
Oh, God bless.
Oh. It's just like the aftertaste too is really gnarly.
I don't like feeling like this. Why do people...
I don't know how someone could really like that a whole lot to like. If there'd be no way I bought that.
This is all...
That was an accident. Like I would never buy that on purpose.
I'm like mad.
This is
People
like worse.
do this. People drink this.
This is worse than the fucking hot pepper, the ghost pepper.
No, the ghost pepper. I mean,
That was brutal.
I saw you.
That shit was rough.
I saw a different side of
that
you
ghost
that
pepper, I was
night.
like, fuck this.
That's awful though. Like, it's like burning in my head. I
Yeah,
feel like I have a fiery headache.
It sucks.
You're
I'm glad
wondering
I-
why you're always feeling like shit when you get migraines? Probably because you drink that.
Well, you drink bullshit Jägermeister, hot bullshit, hot fire out your butt. You got a hair in there or something, or a bug?
No, just a little gnat. I'm
You got a little gnat?
debating.
You want some more?
Nah, I'll
Here.
spin it around.
No.
What?
You can fill it from this if you want.
I don't trust that. No, thank you.
You want?
Oh,
You don't
my
want some of
hands
my
are
spit?
sticky. God
I'm
damn
telling
it.
you. Here,
No, I don't want anything.
pour this in your hands.
No.
All right.
I'll pour
have
this in my
have
hand.
sticky cum hands then all day. I don't care.
It wouldn't be any different
up,
than any other Thursday.
Cum hand, Mike. It's a Tuesday. Typical Tuesday for old cum hand. You know how they called Eric Clapton slow hand, and then there's cool hand, Luke slow
I don't
hand.
know who Eric Clapton is.
Eric Clapton.
I don't know
one
who
of the,
that is.
One of the greatest guitar players to ever rock your face off. He played.
What, give me a song.
He played Layla. You got me on my knees, Layla.
He's on his knees?
Yeah, he played.
I don't know that song.
Greatest Eric Clapton hits. Oh, he played.
Give me another song. Give me something I'd recognize. Was he
all
in a
the
musical?
He did a lot of J.J. Cale stuff. Wonderful Tonight. I Shot the Sheriff. He covered that.
Oh.
Tears in Heaven.
oh.
Cocaine. Dan, 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 dan. Come on, you played Guitar Hero. That was on it.
I play like
Layla. After Midnight. After Midnight. We're gonna let it all hang out.
Listen, my skills rely on naming all Pokemon, knowing what clouds are.
Crossroads?
And
Come on.
did he do Devil Went Down to Georgia? I know that song.
No, that was the whatever band from the Hillbilly Rootin' and Tootin' Pickin' and Grinnin' band.
You know what's funny is that every time I get something that plays Piano Man, I like bump it up and I like put it on the TV so Mallory hears it. She's like, "Stop it!" I'm like, "Hey, it's that song Johnny was doing." And
What song is this? I used to love doing that to my mom.
I
too.
told her, I was like, "How hard would it be for me to learn that on the piano?" And then we could both do it at the same time.
Oh my God.
And Mal's
It's a
like,
hard
"That's
song.
a famously like hard
Yeah.
piano song." I'm like, "I can do it."
Anything Billy Joel is super hard. It's
I'll do like the easy version where it's just chords.
Anyways, we should probably talk about our week a little bit, or what's been going on, the high points of your life.
Yeah.
We've been shooting and jizzing over here, and we need to talk a little bit of what's going on.
I have been so you guys actually don't know this because I think I just sent it on Snapchat, but recently I broke a chair.
Yeah, R.I.P.
Yeah,
to
R.I.P.
Old Charlie the chair.
I was just sitting in it and
Yeah.
I heard like a tree falling and I looked down and it's just like a crack.
You heard it go, oh.
I was like, huh. So I'm starting running again. I'm being a little bit better with my diet. What's really nice, for me at least, is that when I started my running, my appetite for like junk food went down.
Yeah.
Like Mal was out and I was like, maybe I should ever get some Culver's or like some Wendy's. And I was like, I don't really feel like it.
I think it's because you're like, I worked so hard to like burn these calories today.
Yeah.
And then it's like 5 minutes and they're already back.
Oh, yeah. So you guys haven't seen like the full me, but at one point in the coronavirus portion of my life, I weighed 227 pounds.
I think that's probably the heaviest I weighed was like 220.
I got it down now to like 217.
Hell yeah, dude, you're making it.
I would still like to
You're
continue.
making your way downtown.
From the
walking
last time you
fast.
guys saw me, nothing's really changed,
Faces
but
fast.
I have I burned a lot of
Last
what I
time we
had.
saw you
Was in March.
in March.
Yeah. So I've been running a bit more. I ran for the very first time a 4+ mile.
I like it.
Yeah, I was really happy with that.
I like it, man.
And Johnny's been encouraging me because he's on the same app as me.
Yeah.
So I see him running. I was like, you know what? I should go for
Yeah.
a run too. It's
And
kind of nice.
Do you post fun pictures of yourself?
Well, now I do.
You
since
have
you
to.
did.
Yeah, you got to, dude. Because I try to post fun little pictures on there. Like, hey. Or me like laying in the grass, like all cute.
I did. You're
what's
usually
up?
just like, huh.
Yeah, usually it's just like, I'm hot as fuck. There's a bunch of mud here.
I have been working. This seems a little weird, but
Okay.
I've been forcing myself to play video games that I own that I have not played.
Such a good idea, dude.
It is. And it's odd that it's a challenge to
You know
like
what?
start something.
God, I want to do that now.
You should.
You're sparking. I want to play Borderlands again now, so I
You
can play
should.
the newest one.
But like
Came out.
you need to finish it.
I know that's the thing. That's the thing.
But I mean, like I made a list of the games that I have that
Mm-hmm.
I want to play. It's just I never like sit down like I'm playing this.
And you have multiple consoles too, though, so you have
Yeah.
a shitload of games probably.
I was playing a 3DS game, and then I played a Switch game, and then I just beat a PlayStation game, which Evil Within 2
Oh, jeez, was it scary as fuck?
wasn't as scary as the first one, I'd
Okay.
say. It had more open world stuff though, kind
I
of like Skyrim.
I like it.
Yeah, which was a lot nicer, but
Right.
not as like. There was one character. His name was like Stefano, and he was an artist, and he was like the bad guy, and I just kept thinking of Stefan.
Stefan.
I'm just like, God damn it,
Stefano,
Stefan.
he's an artist too. That's
Yeah.
hilarious.
But I've been forcing myself to play the games that I have. I think I'm gonna work on Zelda Breath of the Wild
For the Switch?
for the Switch. That's my next
Nice.
one. The problem is
Feel
like
like
these
now
games
for-
are so long.
For N64, actually. I'm playing it again.
I will challenge you to. You should actually play The Witcher.
I've been trying to. The last time I've been playing a lot of Warzone just because all my friends are on Warzone, and it's
Yeah.
fun to like catch up,
Yeah,
especially with like Ro.
but like you're not getting
Luke.
anything out of Warzone.
I'm not. I'm just,
You
just
know?
like it's just like kind of a hang.
Yeah, which is nice.
That's all it is. God damn, it feels good to have
It
that
does feel
breeze.
nice.
My legs have
You
been
got
sweating.
you got the glow away from
I know.
you now.
Jeez, I might have to adjust these lights.
Still well lit. Nah.
Yeah, it's all right.
But it has been like, it's odd to think that it's been a chore to kind of start it up. But I've been really enjoying myself, and I've been getting through the list.
You did Breath of the Wild, and what was the other one? You did
Evil
three,
Within
actually.
2.
Okay, got you.
And then a Bravely Default game, which is a JRPG.
Okay.
But yeah, I've been enjoying myself with that. Mal and I did finish the newest season of Riverdale on Netflix.
Oh my god, what are they on now? Like
Season 4.
Oh, okay. I thought it was like season 8
Only
now.
season 4.
Is Jughead still alive?
Spoiler alerts.
I hope he's dead. Kill Jughead.
So he dies,
Yeah,
but
that's
it's like
what-
fake. It's
that's
like a
what
fake out.
that's what I
He's
thought.
actually alive.
Oh my god.
I was going to be pissed if he was dead.
That
Jughead's
is
the best character.
Okay, that is your. I feel like that's your biggest guilty pleasure bullshit show you watch.
Riverdale, yeah, because it's trash.
Yeah, it is. It's hot teen angst bullshit.
Yeah, it's trash.
Yeah.
It's like the soap opera of our generation.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
Fuck, man.
Plus, a lot of people at work talk about it. Mallory enjoys it, so I'm
Oh,
like,
yeah.
fuck, I might as well like just enjoy the trash.
I feel like girls love that show.
Oh, girls love that show.
Yeah.
If you want to, guys, if there's any single listeners, watch Riverdale. Next time you take a girl out on a date,
Talk
mention
about
it.
Riverdale.
Boom, you're good to go.
You're going.
You have at least a conversation.
You might get in a relationship. Just be careful, right? What if it's like soap
Be
opera? Dudes are getting
careful.
married the same day they mention Riverdale.
Yeah, use that
Fuck.
power wisely, okay?
I should have mentioned Riverdale.
Let's see. What else did
That's
I
funny,
do?
man.
I've been running. Oh, that day that I broke the chair was also a day I made fudge.
That's a sad, just a classic fucking sad day for Mike.
It's crazy too because I broke it and then I was like, I have this fresh fudge that I haven't even tried.
Like, well,
yet.
I'm gonna have to eat it.
I know, so I did eat. Some.
Yeah, I was gonna say you gotta eat it.
Well, the
especially
fudge I made
fresh.
was very like, it's very strong fudge. If that makes sense.
Was it a no bake fudge?
No, this stuff I
You
like
baked?
cooked.
Oh no shit! 'Cause
Yeah,
you
this wasn't the powdered sugar stuff.
You were talking about the shit in the fridge, and I was like, I was kind of skeptical about
no,
that.
this stuff I made in a pot. I mixed
Yeah.
it all
That's what you
up.
brought?
Yeah.
Damn,
Right
Sonny, hell yeah!
Look at that fudge. It's sticking.
Mike
'cause
actually
it's
took a
like-
shit and cut it up in squares.
Yeah, I brought it for you and your family if you want to eat it. I
Can I try a little
understand.
bite?
Yeah. I understand if your parents definitely are
jeez,
cautious.
You gave me 2 of these.
Oh, well,
You
I
double-
mean,
you
whatever.
double did us
I
here.
double did it. But I did make that.
I'm gonna have a hot bite of fudge.
It's a little different. Be careful. Especially after drinking that nasty ass
I know,
drink.
right? My stomach's gonna be like, what the fuck?
You like that?
Yeah, dude.
I used
It's dark, and it's very like rich and creamy.
right. It called for bitter chocolate, which I've never experienced cooking with.
Yeah.
And it leaves. It's not for me.
It's like a cocoa. It's like the Hershey cocoa bitter.
Yeah.
It's a powder, right?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Oh well, I mean, this was chips.
Okay.
Like chocolate chips.
Oh yeah. It's
But,
non-sweetened, basically.
It asked for like 2 cups of sweet, 2 cups of bitter. I think I'm gonna do
good.
3 cups of sweet and 1 cup of bitter
Okay.
to try and like balance it out a
Yeah,
bit more.
that's really good, man.
Thank you. I appreciate
It's
that.
delicious. That's a lot. Like you get like bound up. I was like trying to eat some
Like,
thick,
"Mwah."
some thick ass. Fudge.
Felix.
There's the adventurer himself
Hi.
by the door.
What else did I do? I talked briefly about the pictures.
Yeah.
While I've been running, I have actually found a new podcast.
Oh shit!
I don't
Lay it on
know.
me.
I don't know if you'll enjoy it.
Probably not. Let's
Probably
see it
not.
though.
It's called The Horror Virgin.
The whore, like WHORE.
Horror.
Oh, horror.
Horror Virgin.
Horror virgin.
Horror Virgin.
Man, that is.
Horror Virgin. The Horror
I
Virgin.
think that's yeah.
Horror Virgin. 2 guys on a patio.
Horror virgins. I love a good horror virgin.
But it's like 2 people.
Isn't it
who-
a contradictory of itself though?
The Horror
Like
Virgin?
a horror virgin.
No, it's a horror.
I know,
virgin.
no, but like a
horror virgin?
Horror virgin. That'd be like.
I mean, you can be a whore but be a virgin. Think about it this way: if I was like out macking with the ladies all the time, but I never had sex, would I kind of be a whore? But
It would
also,
just be like a tease.
like, what's
almost
the
at that point.
definition of whore?
Someone that sleeps around.
Is it? I think it's just someone who's maybe loose.
That's what. Yeah, I would. Yeah. So there's. Yeah, you
Hold
can
on, I was reading my manga. I gotta
you
go to a
couldn't have
different
a
website.
whore and a virgin at the same time.
Whore definition. If you guys want to pause real quick and try and describe it out loud, and then I will tell you the answer. Whore definition is a prostitute. Okay, well, anyhow. The
I
whore
told
virgin,
you, bitch.
Whatever. The horror virgin is like these 2 friends who bring this person who he's never watched like horror movies.
Oh,
Like introduce him to all these different horror movies.
that's awesome.
And they kind of go through it, the plot, what they were thinking.
I feel like I could do that with literally any TV show.
Basically,
Like you could do that with me with any TV show.
I could just be like the social media virgin.
Hey, check this out.
Or
This
pop
is
culture virgin.
Pop culture virgin.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'd be like, this is Katy Perry. I'm like, whoa, dude.
You're like, that's who it is?
Her nipples are like blowing up on fire with those pyrotechs. You remember that?
Yeah. Oh, what a time.
Oh man.
But it's nice because it's just like people shooting the shit, kind of like what we do.
Yeah.
But I mean, they have a topic like the entire time.
Right.
But it's
Okay.
nice to do that
Makes
on a
sense.
run because it's just like I don't know, just kind of chit chat that you can like mindlessly listen to. You don't got to really pay attention, but you can also forget that you're like running.
That's what I like listening. That's why I like listening. Like some people can't listen to podcasts; they have to listen to music.
Yeah.
Which every once in a while, like some podcasts I listen to will like play a snippet of music, and it gets me like fucking kind of pumped, and I'm like, maybe I should be listening to music. But at the same time, well, I just like inhaled a bud through my nose, I think too. Oh, that's weird. At the same time, I'm like, I can't like fucking cheat on my podcast that I run to, that I run and listen to. I don't know.
Have you ever listened to music strictly on a run?
Yes.
Okay.
I don't like doing it because it burns through my data. Because I'd have to like stream it.
Oh,
Podcasts I can just download.
Yeah, I see what you're saying.
You know what I mean?
I've done it. I feel like I run faster with music.
I could see that.
But I get tired obviously, I get tired like way quicker.
Just like burning through it.
Yeah.
I'm in it for like a long
let's
haul.
go and give it to you. Yeah. Oh, go and give it to you.
It's like, yeah, fuck yeah, dude.
I got my little Rick and Morty shirt
sweating
on.
your ass off.
Yeah. And then I get like 2 blocks. I'm like, oh, let's go.
X gone.
Give it to you.
X ain't giving it no more. X is struggling.
Yeah, I like podcasts more just because I can run further while I'm listening to a podcast. I can't do that with music.
No, I 100% agree. I'm on your side, baby.
And then shout out to Judy, Mallory's mom. She got us a Yum Yum package.
What the fuck is that?
So a Yum Yum package it's a kind of like a loot box that you know.
Is it for food?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh,
so
that's rad.
It's 10 snacks from a different country.
Dude.
And she said it's been like 2 years or something since you guys have been to London. So this time we're bringing London to you. So she got us a loot box of like London or pretty much pretty much London, Scotland, snacks.
That's like one of the few subscription like boxes I could get behind.
The
Yum Yum box.
The Yum Yum box.
I would be so excited because like Japan they've got some really good like those. I don't know. Like,
have you ever had a Pocky?
Oh my god, I feel like I could. No.
I'll bring you a Pocky next
Pocky?
time. Yeah, it's kind of like a graham cracker stick. It's real narrow.
Oh yeah.
But it's got like chocolate.
Yep, I've had them.
Okay,
they're good.
They've
got
like
some
good little snack.
They've got some awesome like treats over there.
Oh yeah.
I feel like we're missing out.
Yeah.
And that's a good way to like not miss out on snacks.
I would love to one day go to Japan.
Yeah.
I would need either to learn the language, which I would like to.
I've heard it's
or
insane.
I'd need to bring someone that would be able to like translate very well.
My brother-in-law was in Japan. I think he was in Tokyo for a little bit for work.
I think it's just like a wide.
Says it's crazy.
That's
so like you can't even imagine how many people like are in this area. It's like insane. He says it's really cool like food and restaurants and like the culture's really cool too.
People fall in love with it quickly. I've heard.
I could see that,
especially like if you ever go to like the what is it called? Kind of like the country life area there. Yeah. It's like beautiful.
Like
they've just got mountains
and stuff.
Yeah,
like the rice paddies and things like that.
Yeah,
I could definitely see how people would really like it out there.
One day I will. It's my bucket list item.
Do it.
But anyhow, we got some Yum Yums. It came with like some chocolate. We got a lot of crisps,
dude. Oh, the crisps.
We got some
bonbons.
Love
their crisps. And they don't call them crisps. That's how they did it in Africa too.
Yeah.
They call them chips. Chips are French fries.
I brought 2 things for you to try,
dude.
Because Mallory did not like either of them.
Really?
Yeah. Because you could rate like the number you gave it.
Okay.
One of them she gave a 1.
Oh wow.
She said I'd give it a 0, but I didn't spit it up.
Oh.
And the other one's just a very interesting taste.
Can we see them?
Yeah, you wanna?
Yeah,
we can do it right now.
Let's do it right now. We're talking about it.
So, the very first one, if you want to read that,
Welsh potato crisps, lamb and mint flavor, made from potatoes, born and raised in Wales.
Yeah,
I am not a big fan of mint. I'll let you know right now. But I'm going to try these.
It's more so. Go ahead and try one.
You want me to try one? Do you want to try one with me?
Yeah, I'll try one with you. I've had one, but
okay,
I'll
you're going to do it with me.
I'll do it with you.
Whoa, those are big.
It's not.
Wow, those are really big chips.
That's what I usually get told.
Whoa, those are big crisps.
Really
can we split these in half?
I guess you can. It's not a big deal.
Cheers.
Like the one thing about these things, look how thick they are compared to.
Yeah. These are fucking real potatoes.
They're like potatoes.
Potatoes. It's not bad. It tastes like
You get a weird aftertaste when you're done.
It's got like an herby aftertaste.
Mm-hmm. That's the mint.
Mm-hmm. It's like a real mint flavor. I thought it was gonna be like fucking Girl Scout thin mint, like
No.
That's what I
It's
don't like.
No. It's
This
like
is
real mint.
This is real subtle.
So you get
That's
like a
not bad.
salty kind of. You get the salty
It's like
kind
a
of meaty.
It's a meaty
lamb,
flavor with like a little mint aftertaste. Lamb. I've never tried a lamb flavored chip.
which is weird because I don't know if you. I don't know. I don't know if I'd like my breath smelling like
It's-
lamb and
No,
mint.
I definitely. It's salty for sure too. It's got, but it's good. It's. I mean, I wouldn't like go out of my way to buy these, but that's definitely interesting.
Yeah.
I'm like on the fence.
What would you rate it out of 10?
Out of 10, I give it like a 5.
Okay. I think I gave it like a 4.
Okay.
I just think it was very plain.
Yeah, I'm not like jumping
too
up and
weird.
down for it, but
Yeah.
it's just a little different.
And then this one, which I think you'll really enjoy.
This one's called pickled onion rings.
No,
Johnny's
pickled
onion rings, and it's like an Italian dude with a squeeze box with an accordion.
Take a whiff of it.
Oh, gee, I hate pickles too. You know that?
Yeah, I know. You told me.
It's like all vinegary.
Yeah, this is some fucking payback for making me drink
Oh
that
my
shitty
god.
taste.
Okay, there you go. That's my little-
Potatoes.
that's my tiny little. I'm not gonna like this.
Isn't
I
it
don't
crazy
know.
how small they
Wow,
are?
those are tiny. I thought I just got lucky and grabbed the small one.
I am going to warn you. This is very strong.
Oh Jesus Christ!
Oh.
Wow, it's very vinegary.
Mm-hmm.
It's not very pickly. I like vinegar.
You don't think so?
I like salt and vinegar chips. I'm good.
Okay.
Compare that. Let's compare that to one of my favorites.
Oh my god.
If you've ever been to Potbelly's, Zapp's potato chips.
Mhm.
Zapp's. It's like the New Orleans like Cajun chips. The mesquite barbecue are my favorite.
Okay.
They've also got one called Voodoo Heat.
Oh,
Which is
those
really
voodoo
fucking
chips are
good.
really good.
These, I would give like an 8 out of 10.
What would you give these?
I give those like a 6.
That's good, but I mean, it doesn't
These
have.
taste a little different.
They don't. I don't know. They're pretty hard. They kind of taste like kettle chips. One more. Uno
Yeah.
de más. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of kettle chips,
I am.
but I do like the flavor.
The Voodoo Heat are where it's at. It's like a sweet heat. You know what I mean? And it's like just enough to give you a little ting. A little tingle tangle.
I like that.
You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Know what I'm saying?
Yeah, we had those. We tried everything.
We tried all the chips and all the fudge today.
Yeah.
So it's been a good episode so far, I'd say.
I'm fed. But that's pretty much been my week and a half since I last talked to you. It's mostly just been making myself play video games.
Mhm.
I mean,
It's
work
a good
pretty
thing
much.
to make yourself do.
Yeah, work pretty much takes up most of my time.
For sure.
And nothing really has happened there. We're starting to pick back up.
Really?
Like we're almost. I'd say we're at like 75% of where we were before the whole Rona.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
So you guys are just about almost like back to business as usual then.
Yeah, I knew we'd be one of the quicker businesses to pick up, just because I mean we're medical,
Yeah, people need to have their therapy,
right?
and it's important. So it makes sense.
What
I'm
does
a
it
little
make
dr-
sense?
I'm a little drunk.
You're a little drunk out of that one drink you had.
I fall off the deck. No, man, but I was gonna tell you, I've been thriving out here. No, I haven't really been, but I haven't been doing shit.
You did
really.
like a little pelvic thrust when you
I've been
said thrive.
thriving.
You're like, I've been thriving out here.
But I haven't been doing a whole lot. Basically, the cat got out last night, and that's it. No, just kidding. How sad would that be?
That's your highlight of the week.
It was Memorial Day last weekend.
Yeah. Oh my
And we
god,
were
I forgot.
We got around, got on the boat and stuff, and it was pretty cool because a dude came out and played taps on his right across the lake. Played taps on his trumpet, and it was kind of like eerie but really cool at the same time.
Yeah.
And he nailed it too. Like this dude must have been pretty skilled with the trumpet. And then not even like a half hour later, some guy must have saw that as like a challenge, got his bagpipes out, started walking up and down his dock over here and playing some like Celtic shit. I was like, it was really good though too. I was like, God, we're getting a show out here today.
Bagpipes are like a cool instrument. I feel like
He-
I'd want to learn.
He was rocking and rolling,
I feel like
man.
it's a very difficult instrument.
No, not really. I don't know. I think you have to constantly keep that bag filled with air,
Yeah,
and then it's
you
just
do.
like a little flute, basically, and you have to squeeze that other thing because that's the drone. It's like, kind
Kinda reminds me of an accordion.
Yeah.
Would it be similar in that like
Kind of.
technique?
No, because it's just one arm, and
Oh.
you're just kind of pressurizing the bag. and then it's got like some shit coming off the back of the bag. I don't know. Look it up. There's
Yeah, you
YouTube
do.
tutorials. But that was Memorial. That was pretty cool. I was like, damn, that's pretty fucking
Yeah, you
sick.
just hanging out here, just watching all that
It
stuff.
was nice. Got out on the boat, did a little drinking. I fished Willow Slough twice. Once with Zach and Luke 2 weekends ago.
Mm-hmm.
We caught like 25 fish, 25 bluegill and crappie.
Wow.
Took them all home, cleaned them up, got a
Mhm.
nice bag of fillets.
Nice.
Tested my new trolling motor. Dude, that thing is the tits. It's the freaking, it's balls ass, man. All
Okay,
right.
tell me about this this futuristic anchor
It's
of yours.
pretty awesome. That's all you got to do is hit a button and it keeps you in the same spot without dropping a fucking
Someone has a
anchor.
rope and a rock.
No, but this is way better because then you don't have to worry about dropping a rope and a rock. And if it's 150 foot and you don't have 150 foot of rope
Who
to
doesn't
tie
have
your rock
150 foot
to,
of rope?
a lot of people, that's a lot of rope. I think you have to deal with
for
the
yourself.
wind. You just got like 600 feet of rope in your car.
At all times.
Shit, man.
Have it in my backpack
But
right now,
dude,
baby.
This thing was slicker than shit. I mean, we were moving. It's an 80-pound thrust trolling motor, too, so it moved my little boat pretty good.
Oh, I'm sure, dude.
And
that could just be your motor.
yeah. And then Cole and I went to the slough last weekend, and I think it was Saturday, and Zach met us out there with his boat and his mother-in-law and his wife, Jess, and we just kind of hung around and, like, fished by each other.
Nice.
And I think me and Cole caught, like, 13 keeper bluegill. So it was a fun day.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? We got out there and caught a little fish, had a few beers, just kind of chilled.
Nice.
It was nice. And then Sunday, this last Sunday, your boy went on a date. A Corona date.
Ooh.
Dude, we were spitting on each other, fucking not using hand sanitizer. It was pretty cool. She's a cool girl.
It went well?
Yeah. I think it went well. It was the first time I'd been to a restaurant since March,
Yeah.
which was, I didn't really think about because I was a little nervous just about going. So I was like, whatever, fuck, we're at a restaurant. You'd think that dating, like first dates would be easy, like easier as you kept doing them. I don't go on a lot of first dates though, really either. But
Yeah, I was
like,
gonna say I disagree with
at
you.
the
I
same
think
time, it sucks, man.
I think no matter how many times you go on a first date, the first date is
Yeah.
always like, because you got to play the game.
Yeah.
You got to test things out. You got to see what's funny, what's not funny. You got to cough in her face.
A little bit. But we went to Square Roots in Crown Point.
Mhm.
I'd never been. I was like, hey, we should meet up there. I've heard it's good. And she's like, yeah. So we met up there, and
You've
we got
never,
in there.
whoa. You've never been to Square Roots?
Never been. Only been to Tavern. That's like the
Oh.
only nice restaurant I've been to on the Square. And Prime. I
It's
think
weird
I've been
that
to Prime.
I've been to a place that you haven't been.
Never been in there. Really cool restaurant. Very cool.
Yeah.
So we went in there, and like we ordered drinks,
excuse me.
and
Your little drink is giving me the hiccups.
yeah, I'm sorry, man. That Jaeger gotcha. It's got me. And she's like, my friend said the pretzel here is really good. I was like, oh, okay, cool. We'll get a pretzel for an appetizer. So we put in an order for pretzel, and like we're talking, and then I see, and she like audibly gasps as like the server behind me like brings a plate. I was like, oh Jesus! And the guy like puts it down on the table. He's like, oh, here's your pretzel. You guys enjoy it. And it is like a 15-inch fucking pretzel. I took a photo of it. I was like, that's a pretzel.
I saw
and that's
that.
all. That's what we had for dinner. Like both of us had a half a pretzel.
Oh, I'm sure,
It
man.
was huge.
Those things are massive.
Yeah.
Like the picture, didn't you have like a dipping sauce and that was
Yeah.
like one part
Yeah.
of the pretzel?
Dude, it had a really good like garlic butter and then like a really good cinnamon butter.
Oh, that's the one thing you really want to eat while you're on your first date
Garlic
is garlic
butter. I know.
butter.
I had like a little bit. I was like, all right, probably shouldn't.
You eat the
Settle it-
lamb and mince.
Settle it down, yeah. But it was a really cool time. We're gonna be going. I think we're going out for drinks tomorrow.
Nice.
Dinner and drinks tomorrow. So
Where at?
date number 2. Undecided. Have any
Oh.
any suggestions for your boy?
For sure.
Where?
You want to go to Martha's Kitchen.
Where the fuck is that?
That's
at?
the bowling alley. That's
We're
the
not.
little
Oh my god! In
restaurant.
Lowell. Jeez.
Actually, if you want to do something mildly interesting, there is a place by me.
Yeah.
I actually forget up your alley.
Oh, but that can't be open right now, can it? That's
Everything
a bunch of
else
gangs
is
and
open.
shit.
I thought you were gonna say gangs.
No,
Just a bunch of
maybe I don't know. I
games
haven't
and
been
shit.
there.
Oh
No, it's like all games. Like everyone's touching shit. You can't like do that. Like the seating was different. Like
I can't remember.
with the restaurant that I went to, it was half capacity. I'm pretty sure, and it was just like I don't know. They did it really well though. I felt pretty safe as far as like germs. and,
Restaurants are doing pretty well.
like, yeah,
Did they? I haven't been to a restaurant yet.
yeah.
just because with the amount of people I work with, I just don't want to be out and about to also get them. I wear a mask at work, but I'm just being real careful.
I respect it.
But I feel like restaurants, you can't wear a mask at all.
Well, the people, the customers can't.
Right.
Yeah, you can't because your sole purpose is there is to use your mouth.
Yeah.
Hey.
I don't know. I'm glad that at least like everything's being like put far away, so that's safe.
Yeah. I mean, we were pretty far away from the other customers and their other, and the servers were really good about wearing gloves and masks and stuff. It was an overall solid experience, I think.
Good.
They're making a big effort. And then afterwards, I met up with Cole and Alexis to grab a beer because they were like in Crown Point at Buddy's, and they were outside. Yeah, they were outside hanging out, and I was like, "Hey, are you guys still at Buddy's?" And they're like, "Yeah, come by for a beer." So I came by and briefed Cole on what happened to and Alexis.
Ooh, gave the dirty deets.
Yeah, they were like, "How'd it go?" I was like, "Pretty good, I think."
Nice.
So yeah, man, it was fun. It was a good time. The biggest pretzel of all the land for sure.
That's a good first date. You
Yeah.
just shared a giant ass pretzel.
Pretty much. The other thing I just wanted I did go to Cole's house for a little barbecue, just me, him, and Alexis sister and friend, I think.
Cole has been a very busy boy.
He's got a whole new fucking back patio.
Yeah.
Cement, like, it's huge. He got a bunch of cement work done. It looks really nice.
Yeah.
He's getting ready for his wedding and stuff.
He always makes me jealous because he's like a real adult, doing like landscaping
like
and
fucking-
shit.
No,
And here I am getting through video games and watching Riverdale.
Right? I'm like, hey, can you help me do the electric on my boat? And he's like, yeah, we'll do it. I was like, hell yeah. But yeah, other than that, just been kind of chilling, working. Ro did pull some dirty moves on Snapchat the other day. Mike was not responding to our D&D Snapchat.
First of all, I sent him my fucking level 3 character. I'm like, this is pretty much it.
He
My
needed level
AC's
5,
the same. Yeah, and I sent it to him. But I'm
Okay.
like, the AC's the same. My HP is going to be 20 higher. That's
Okay.
all he needed to know. That's all he needed to know.
Yeah, Ro, you hear that, dumb bitch?
Ro.
Ooh, hear that bird?
Yeah, the bird
Someone's gonna
agrees.
hear that. That's Ro. Mike. It's him.
But anyhow, say the
and then,
dirty
like,
deed.
Ro's like, I haven't heard from Mike. And then he just has like, there's this like video of like a handful of Pokemon cards, like holographic. And he's like, Mike, respond to me, you bitch. And then he like burns one of them on his gas stove. And it's like a holographic something. It's like one of those teddy bear looking ones.
or something.
Yeah, yeah. And then he had like an Articuno, like
That was
GX.
a full art, yeah.
He's like, oh, Mike, if you don't respond with your D&D character, this one's going next. And I thought he was going to do it.
Oh, he
I was
would've.
kind of
He
like,
would've.
holy fuck, dude. I was like, dude, settle down. You're like, that's $100 card.
I tried to like fuck with him, like, man, you just burned like $150 car.
Oh my god.
I heard like Sarah in the background. She's like, "What are you doing?" Like,
That's
"Blasphemy."
literally all of Rose like Snapchat. Sarah's like, what? How? So confused of Rose behavior, which is completely
Yeah.
understandable.
So, Ro, you got your fucking shit. Now it's your job to like give us a date, tell us when to meet up, and when we're gonna do it.
pretty much.
Which
And
I still haven't heard, and it's been what? But I don't know what to
Been a
burn for
while.
him.
Yeah.
stocks.
burn your stocks. No, burn. Yeah, I don't know. Actually,
Be like,
Just
see
burn
this?
money.
I'm gonna sell
Just
my
burn-
stuff.
Just burn a bunch of money. Ro would freak the fuck
Like,
out.
Ro, I haven't heard anything. I
Check
got
it
like
out.
$100
Here's
bill.
$100, bitch. Get a bunch of counterfeit cash. But
Monopoly money.
dude, this month is gonna be busy for me. I feel like I'm going down to my buddy
Georgia.
Luke's. Going down to Georgia. Going down to my buddy Luke's this upcoming weekend. Me and Zach are
Yeah.
taking a little fishing trip down there because he's tearing up fish.
Yeah.
Look at this photo he sent me the other day when we were at the slough.
Uh-huh.
He was down in southern Indiana, and this is what he sent me.
I'm sorry, your friends are just so much better than you.
Well,
at fishing.
just him.
Oh my god.
Just him. Everyone else is kind of like
109 bluegill.
Yeah, him and like a couple guys.
He looks scary in that photo.
He does.
He's like, "You're
a
next."
He's a scary looking kind of guy. Like that's a face of a serial killer, maybe. I don't know.
Guys should smile more.
He probably should, man.
Yeah.
I don't know.
You know how much like that might be a bit more disturbing. You're just smiling
He's
with
smiling.
109 gill.
109 dead bluegill at the fish cleaning station. Just like, but yeah, we're going down. Me and Zach are heading down Friday afternoon. I took off the following Monday. It's like a
Smart.
4 hour drive.
Smart.
So we're gonna get some fish in it. I'm gonna bring some fillets back. We'll have a fish fry. We'll do it upright, baby.
Nice.
But yeah, yes, sir. Anyways, I think we should probably take a quick break, and then we'll get into our second segment. I have a fun little surprise plan that I've been working on during the quarantine.
He has been building this up since.
I hope it's as
since,
good as
like
the hype.
the beginning of March, because you're like, next episode, man, I got something crazy.
Yeah.
And then we're like, we got to do it separate, and you're
I
like,
was fuck,
well.
this isn't gonna work. Hopefully this works out. Hopefully the hype is. Hopefully it lives up to the hype.
I'm erect. So.
Ooh, all right. And we'll be back with more Cyber Shindig podcast and one soft boner.
Soft boner? That's...
And one hard boner. And welcome back to the Cyber Shindig podcast, where none of the fucking songs ever work the way I want them to. God dang it. What is that, just the freaking instrumental version of that song? That's some bullshit. Jeez, Pete's. Welcome back, guys, to the second half of our first IRL episode since March.
Outdoors edition.
Here's another Coors, or another beverage, I suppose. Coors Light.
I was gonna say that's your first Coors Light.
This is the way I like to drink them now, in these little pints.
You have softened.
They're so good. They taste different that way, I swear to God.
Okay.
I promise.
Do you?
Yeah.
Better?
Yes. Much better.
What's better about it?
I don't know. It just fucking is so good. It tastes better. It's these bugs. This is something you don't think about when you plan to do a podcast outside, is getting eye-fucked by gnats.
Actually, I've been pretty okay.
It's the greatest, man.
I wore pants. I can't express how happy I am that I wore pants.
They're not biting. They're just annoying. They're like little fucking little gnats, just like a little pain in the ass.
See, boy, when you live down by the Kankakee River
you
like
haven't been
I
on the
did,
Kankakee River in years.
you'd be lucky if you saw the person sitting next to you with how many bugs we had.
My grandma got carried off by a whole swarm of gnats one
We
night.
never saw her ass again.
Shit, if you listen real hard on a cold June night, you can still hear her wailing for her granddaddy.
Her granddaddy?
I have a special surprise that I've been working on while cooped up in quarantine. I got a little creative. I had nothing to do.
I'm so excited.
And I was like, you know what? I'm going to give it my best shot at writing a short script for Mike and I to perform on the podcast, live reading. This is the first installment. It's called The Adventures of Agent J, The Cat, the Cards, and the Cunt. Written by yours truly, Johnny Goodrich.
Ooh, I'm so excited.
This is in script writing format and everything. I had to like reach back to what I learned back in college. Here's yours. I highlighted
my role.
I highlighted your roles. You play a few different parts. So
my name is literally Mike.
Yeah. You're Mike. So I highlighted a few different parts. I'm going to narrate, and I play the part of Jeeves, Agent J, Mal. And
oh my God,
it's 7 pages, so it shouldn't take super long.
This is so fun. I'm so happy about this,
and I think that's all the people I play.
This is great.
Okay, I'll just let her rip off the top here. You ready?
Let's
Let's get ready. So this is guys. Be gentle.
Do we need any background music? Or are we good with the ambiance?
I'll put
here?
it in post.
Okay.
I'll put it in post.
Whatever you want to do,
because it'll be cool.
This is your thing. I'm just excited to be part of it.
You'll be hearing some cool stuff when you hear this podcast, like during this. So this is my first go at a short for the podcast, and I want this to be a recurring bit. I just need to fucking write. Okay, here we go. Interior, badass mansion, evening. Large Victorian glass windows reveal a fireplace roaring from behind a spectacular wooden desk. The floor covered in red shag carpet, while beautiful paintings hang from the wall. A puff of smoke hangs above the single leather swivel chair. Here sits a tall, greasy glass of jizz.
Oh my God.
Clearly hasn't showered in some time. He also has an eye patch for some reason. He's wearing an all-black suit and cheap sunglasses, smoking a pipe. On his lap sits a 50-pound house cat, Mona, focused on eating canned food, purring loudly. Rain spits from the cloud. A large clap of thunder rings out. Jeeves the butler enters the study. Master Michael, the latest shipment has arrived. Mike spins in his chair to face Jeeves, cat in lap.
This hall better be legendary.
And I'll just give you a little background. You're like kind of like devious. Quite so. Your plan to hire thugs to intercept children and steal from them at their bus stops has worked very well.
Good. Let me see what we've recovered.
As you wish, Master Michael. Jeeves pushes a cart into the study, pulls off a large cloth to reveal hundreds of Pokemon cards, many of which are legendary first edition holographic.
Good. Yes, too good. I will catch them all. I will be the Pokey fucking master.
Mike springs a boner, which sends Moda jumping off his lap. Cat food flies everywhere. Mona. Master Mike, we've taken a lot of prisoners from today's activities.
You know what we do with prisoners? Send them to the factory.
Mike begins to thumb through the new cards, stuffing a few down the front of his pants. He seems to be in heaven as his eyes roll back into his head. But Master Mike, they're just children. Can't we...
Grind them into cat food. My fat Mona grows so very hungry.
Mona breaks from eating cat food off the floor to hiss at Jeeves. As you wish, Master Michael.
It's Pokemon, Master Michael. Now, you dumb old fool. Tell me, Jeeves. You must be so old that your dumb old dick doesn't even work, right? You probably don't even fuck. Ha! Laugh with me, Mona.
Mike and Mona share a hearty laugh at the butler's expense.
Now, place the haul in our secret safe.
Jeeves weeps loudly as he pushes the card of cards towards the center of the room. Mike pulls a Pokeball from his desk and French kisses it passionately.
Yeah, fuck yeah. You like that?
The ground shakes. A massive safe emerges from the center of the floor. Shelves full of shiny Pokemon cards are revealed. We see a woman in chains shackled to the floor of the safe. Mike approaches the woman.
Ah, my love. Have you changed your mind about my proposal for being my personal entertainer?
The chained woman struggles to stand. She pushes the hair from her face, revealing the washed-up C-list Disney actress Ashley Tisdale. Mike walks behind her and sniffs her neck for an uncomfortably long time.
I'm Ashley.
Yeah, you're also Ashley. So give us your best.
Sharpelle, kiss my High School Musical ass.
Ashley attempts to spit in Mike's face. Mike's reflexes are fast, and he catches the saliva in his own mouth and gulps it down loudly.
Oh, Ashley. You tease. Soon enough.
Mike pushes a button on his glasses. Ashley Tisdale's body convulses as electricity flows through her shackles. She falls to the ground, and one of her titties pop out of her top.
Now, Jeeves, unload our latest haul, and don't make me wait.
Just as those words leave Mike's mouth, a black flash appears in the corner of the room. A hooded figure leaps from the ceiling and skillfully rolls on the center of the room. He stands and takes off his hood.
What? Oh, well, if it isn't Agent J. I can't lie. You're more handsome and ripped than I thought.
Agent J stands in the middle of the study and cracks his neck. Then his knuckles. A young, ripped, and sweet secret agent with bulging muscles and wicked 5 o'clock shadow. A total dreamboat. You know why I'm here.
How in the hell did you get in here?
Jeeves let me in.
Jeeves! The fuck, man?
You seemed like a cool dude. You also had an Amazon package on your doorstep. I went ahead and opened it. It's a calendar of C-list Disney actress Ashley Tisdale.
Okay, well, that's against the law. Opening someone else's mail. Why the fuck are you talking like that?
This is literally how my voice is. I can't help it. Bruce Wayne actually imitates me when he geared up as Batman. I taught him everything he knows.
Why are you here? What do you want?
Agent Shay strikes a match on the wall and lights a cigarette and takes a drag. Stealing Pokemon cards from kids. Nabbing Disney stars. You're better than that Mikey boy. The CIA wants you dead.
Just try and take what's mine. I double Diglett dare you.
Mike grabs the Pokeball from his desk and French kisses it again. A large machine gun deploys from the middle of the large desk.
You won't stand a chance against my machine gun, which was built for me by says belt.
I know. It was a late night, okay?
No, I'm going to roll with it.
Okay.
Sorry. You won't stand a chance against my machine gun, which was built for me by child slave labor.
Agent J takes one last drag of his cigarette and flicks it at the top of Jeeves' head, setting his hair on fire. Jeeves runs around in panic. Agent J turns his back from the machine gun and blindfolds his eye with a kerchief. He proceeds to draw 2 samurai swords from his back, smiles, and turns, running towards Mike and his machine gun.
Damn. He's smooth.
Multiple gunshots ring out from the auto turret machine gun. Agent J blocks bullets with his swords and dodges the first volley of gunfire, just like Neo from The Matrix, but 10 times cooler. In the midst of all the chaos, the door to the study slams open. Oh, I'm Mel, I'm sorry. Completely unfazed. Mike, did you feed Mona? All action stops dead, but Jeeves is still running around, trying to extinguish his inflamed hair.
Yes, dear.
Did you feed Ashley Tisdale?
Yes, dear.
Mona jumps into Mel's arms, and she turns and leaves the den. Hi, Mel. Oh, hey, Johnny. You guys have fun. Mel closes the door to the study, and chaos ensues. Bullets fly towards Agent J. He manages to block one bullet, sending it right into Mike's crotch.
Ow! 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 Ah! That fucking hurts. Now how am I supposed to get passionate now?
Agent J does a barrel roll and slices the machine gun turret in half. He does a back handspring and kicks Mike to the ground. He presses both swords uncomfortably close to Mike's crotch. A flurry of diarrhea and pee flow from both of Mike's pant legs.
Please, don't hurt me.
I won't, but they might. Agent J looks to the doors of the study. They fling open, and a mob of children with bats and torches run toward Mike.
No! No!
More pee and diarrhea shoot from Mike's pant legs as a mob of angry kids beat the piss out of him. Even Jeeves takes a few kicks at him. Agent J breakdances over to Ashley Tisdale.
Agent J, I knew you'd come for me, you handsome breakdancing son of a bitch.
I always come.
Agent J?
Yes, Ashley Tisdale.
Sorry. Merry Christmas.
Ashley Tisdale and Agent J get passionate down by the fire while the mob of children give Mike an over-the-head wedgie and push him around in a circle. Finn? Exclamation mark. That's the first installment of The Adventures of Agent J. The cat, the cards, and the cunt. I hope you guys enjoyed that snippet of my...
Why was it Christmas?
I don't know. I just thought it was...
Merry Christmas. What?
Oh, God damn it.
Why was Mal so cool?
I just thought it was so funny. She just like appears and just like nothing surprises her.
I just like you have like 10 times cooler than what it actually would be. Oh my God. You need to frame this.
So
we need to send this to someone.
I've got a few more in the works that aren't the installments of Agent J, but some other fun like shorts.
Okay.
That I want to keep on doing because these are a lot of fun for me to write as well.
Good.
And it's just fun to put you as the villain, obviously.
Oh my God.
Oh,
that was
Ashley, what'd you think about your Ashley Tisdale calendar? Your sealist. I know.
I'm like, what the fuck?
Mark's like, she's A-list for sure.
Yeah, it took some turns that I was not expecting. I doubled Diglett Dairy.
Yeah, I was proud of that one. I knew you'd catch that one.
I just don't know why it was Christmas. There's no indication. Oh my God.
I just thought it'd be funny if it just took place on like maybe like Christmas Eve, Christmas. Oh boy, that was a fun one.
That's some good time.
I had fun. I had a lot of fun writing that. As you could tell, it started out with just like an idea that would probably be like 2 pages, and it literally got to be like 7 to 8 pages long all of a sudden.
My machine gun, which was built for me by I was like, am I saying this wrong? Am I reading it wrong?
Yeah, I definitely spelled it wrong. Built. God damn.
I like the belt.
The belt is a little bit more fun.
Oh my God, how fun.
No. Oh damn, I should have turned these lights on. There's
Merry
like
Christmas.
That's the best part. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed that. Let's just move right on to some voicemails here. If you haven't left us a voicemail, we're now doing them again. We have 14 of them. We'll do a few tonight. We're not going to get to all of them. 219-552-1128 if you want to be so gracious to call in. Maybe let me know what the next installments of Agent J, what I should include. Maybe some notes for me. I'd love that. Mal, Casey, you guys know how to write scripts, so I'll take some notes and some pointers,
The Adventures of Agent J.
Yep.
The cat, the card, In the cunt. Who's the cunt?
You're the cunt.
Aw.
Because you stole Pokemon
Aw.
cards from kids.
I mean, they don't understand.
That's true.
They don't know the true
you did-
value.
you did
It's like
lock them.
Roe burning.
That's true, honestly. Damn, these bugs, huh?
Yeah.
We might
It's
have to finish a little bit sooner than we thought. Okay, here's the first voicemail. Hopefully the cord is still working.
I guess we'll find out
This
real
we'll
quick.
figure it out.
Wow.
I don't know who this is
Your
from.
screen is just covered.
I
in
know
bugs.
it, dude. This is brutal.
This is a real fun
I hope-
time.
I hope
I'm
people
glad
can
you
see-
invited me over,
Dude,
Johnny.
you can see the bugs in the camera. This is going to be great. All right, here's the first voicemail. I don't know who this is from.
I just went and visited my neighbors for the first time,
Is that Zach?
and they're in some demonic
Yes.
type shit. They said, come on in the garage, and there was a table laid out with 2 candles lit, flowers laid out, a fucking jaw of an animal I have never seen a jaw like. And they're like, yeah, do you want to get lost? And I said, I don't know what that type of shit is, I'm out.
That was it?
But I'm out. You know what?
So what happened? Did you get lost?
You know what's interesting is that I don't think about this often, but when I do like buy a house, move into a neighborhood,
Yeah.
I don't know if I like how much I want to get to know my neighbors. You know?
That's what I kind of like having. I like the idea of having neighbors, but not close enough where you have to interact with them a whole lot.
Right. I don't want someone to bring me like a welcome to the neighborhood pie.
That's
you know?
kind of nice, though.
You
I like
just
that.
like pie.
That's true.
You wouldn't want friendship. You just want the pie.
I like someone looking out for me a little bit if things go wrong.
Man, you have a big old spider on your shirt.
It's okay. Where?
No, on your like shirt. That thing's huge.
You're lying.
Yeah, I'm lying,
Such
dog.
a fucking liar. I wouldn't even care that much.
Yeah,
That
you
would freak out.
were real chill
I
about it.
know. These bugs aren't gonna like leave us alone, so might as well just get used to them, I guess.
I'm just doing
Just
like a
keep
little
doing
bug
your wave.
dance.
Just do your bug dance. Maybe they'll go away. Is that your new D&D move?
I gotta like make a bullfrog
The
noise.
bug dance. I wonder if that helps. There you go. Get those bugs away. All right, here is the next voicemail. Thanks, Zach.
Michael, Jonathan,
Clay.
Clay here. So, I should say Demon Clay here.
Oh boy.
I 100% agree with Ro.
Clay's a neighbor.
$100 to do whatever you want to a human. I want to say body, but that sounds like she's dead. I'm just gonna say to a person. That sounds
what?
better.
What was the deal?
Pause
here?
$100.
So
refresh
remember,
my mind.
Okay, let's go back a few months.
Okay.
So remember when you were talking to that girl that had like the premium, like
Oh.
Yeah.
Yes. And she's like $100 for whatever.
for
I was
whatever
like,
you want to do.
damn, I should have took that deal.
Yeah, that's what he's talking about.
If you literally any kink you've ever had, you could test it. You could work it out. You could
could
go
workshop
right,
it.
cool. You give her another cool 100. Now you're supporting small economy.
That's true.
Technically, that stimulus check, you should have been able to be with her 12 times.
Oh, damn. That's what.
12
Oh,
times.
man. If only I knew we were getting that stimulus check for sure.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
definitely
that was
would
back in the uncertain times. Ooh, there we go, nice little breeze.
Yeah, now it's moving the bugs a little bit more.
Get the fuck out of here!
Yeah.
Ew, there's a little nasty.
Well,
Oh,
tongue.
it's just
anyway.
hanging.
I would if I was a straight male, but being a gay male, the gay community is down for whatever. And since I am,
Nice.
I'm a dime piece. That's a 10 out of 10. I can do whatever I want to whomever I want.
Oh, yeah? Jeez.
Anywho,
Not to toot
Mike,
my own horn.
I'm curious if Mal gave you the pass and actually paid for it and wanted it to happen.
Oh, boy.
And since you have not been with many lady folk,
None other.
what is one thing you've always wanted to try to a female?
Ooh.
To a female?
A female.
I am currently driving to deal with a Davidson family emergency. The ambulance got there before me, and I have no idea what's going on. Careful who you fall in love with. Bye.
That's funny. So,
I would say I would agree that Clay's a dime. Clay's a good-looking guy.
he's handsome.
He's got it pretty good.
He's handsome. I mean, I think they're all
Don't tell Clay I said that though, okay?
all the King boys are pretty, like, their bodies are pretty solid. Like, they got,
All right, let's not
They're
get excited.
toned
I'm
up.
just talking about Clay.
okay, all right, you're right.
Jesus
Yeah.
Christ.
Yeah, fuck Ro.
Jesus
you-
Christ. Ro's like a 4.
Ro's
Clay,
like a
Clay's
3.
like a dime.
Yeah,
so
yeah. Okay. I'm with you there now. So what are you gonna? Do you want to
I don't care.
entertain his question?
Something I've always wanted to try and do was like kind of like a bondage situation. I always
Ooh.
thought that'd be like a little kinky little something and not
All
too
right.
crazy.
Yeah, that's not too crazy. You
But,
get tied up a little bit. Would
yeah.
you get tied up?
I would be okay with it.
I don't think I'd like.
I'd be
being
curious
tied up.
either way. I don't know what I'd enjoy more.
Okay.
I just want to do my bug dance while I'm like with
I
the
just
girl.
don't like being. I don't think I would like being tied up.
But you have like a claustrophobic kind
Yeah.
of deal. I don't know. It's kind of like a power move.
right.
So I don't know. But I've never tested it, and Mal gets like stressed out about that.
Really?
Which I can understand, which
Okay.
is why we've never done that.
That's probably
because she's like, what if
safe.
you die?
What
and
if
then
she
like I'm just stuck
suffocates you?
there.
Your dick's hanging out. The fucking cops got to come and draw like it's like a crime scene.
She has
in your
like
room.
very valid reasons. I'm like, yeah, that's true. You would just be stuck to a bed.
Pretty much. Yeah, that's true.
So that'd probably be like something I'd be interested in trying, but nothing that I'd
Really?
I don't know.
Yeah.
Even if Mal wanted me to, I wouldn't want to, I don't know, have relations with someone else. Even if she was like
Yeah.
into it, I'd be like, I don't really want that.
No, I understand that completely. I
What
get it.
If would you like to share if there is a kink you've ever wanted to?
I think I've shared everything on here that I've.
Mostly you do.
Yeah, I do. I do just about anything. I'm
Okay.
not. I don't know what
Has
I'm
there
super
been
into.
anything you've like wanted to do?
That I haven't done already.
Oh my god!
I mean, I haven't really done crazy shit like getting tied up or anything, but I don't think
I
I'd
don't
like
think
that.
that's really crazy. It's just like
Whatever.
I think that's very.
It'd be
just
fun.
like,
You know what would be fun? Cosplay would be cool. Like her.
Okay.
Not me. I wouldn't want to dress up and try to fuck someone. I'd want someone to dress up.
So she's
Fuck me.
Wanda, you're Cosmo.
Yeah.
I'll be Timmy Turner in like the corner.
You could be Sakamoto-kan.
Sakamoto.
Just hang out. No, it's just like she dresses up as like Misty from Pokemon.
You know, for a very long time, I wanted to start like a podcast with Mal where it's like an anime review,
That would be cool.
where it's like I just go through it and she's like experiencing it for the first
Yeah.
time, and I was like, I could have
You
guests.
could do a Twitch You
I-
could do a Twitch stream that. I feel
yeah.
like.
I could have like I would like Stefan or Kayla for like a horror anime, and I was
Be
thinking
fun.
of like what anime I'd want you on. It'd be like One Punch Man
Oh,
when I
yeah.
show it to her
One
first,
Punch!
or Sakamoto-kan.
I've never seen either of them.
I know, and I've
So,
wanted you to
there you
watch
go.
One Punch Man for a
If
while.
we ever started a Patreon, that's something you could do for sure.
yeah,
Mike's Anime Corner. Be fun.
the anime angle.
Ooh.
I like double letters.
I dig it. Here's the next voicemail. Thanks, Clay. Swear to God.
This is great.
It's from I don't know who that is. Oh, that was Zach. He fucked up.
He probably got high with his neighbors.
Idiot. Okay. Here's one.
Hello, this is Dr. Lipshit. Calling for John Joseph Durrich. I want you to return my call here because I just want to know that your HIV exam, your HIV exam is completely clear, John. You are good to go. I'm just saying that, John, you are good to go here for your HIV exam. This is Dr. Lipschitz, and have a good day, sir. You can give me a call at 219-554-3281, and if you want to talk about this or discuss it,
Oh, my God.
then, John, you have a good day, sir.
What
Okay,
in the
goodbye.
Fuck, dude.
I don't know what's going on.
Okay.
Honestly.
Thanks, Dr. Lipshits.
Apparently you have an HIV test. You might want to check that number and make sure it's not someone's actual number.
Dr. Lipshits.
You might
thanks,
have to
baby.
blink it out.
Oh, my God.
Blink it out. You might have to beep it out.
No, I don't think it's real. I think that's one of my friends fucking me. I'm trying to get one more. that we haven't
John,
heard
you got
from.
an HIV test.
Fuck you.
Remember that time you thought you might have like
Herpes. Might have been. Who knows? I don't fucking know. I'm not a doctor. He said it was, but it looked like that other shit though. Okay, here's one from a foreign number. Not foreign, but I know it's out of the state. So
okay.
last one for today because we're getting eaten.
Kansas? Kansas?
Kansas.
Sweet Jesus, Johnny. All right, I'm a few episodes behind still, but so if you're in Illinois and you go west, Kansas? Johnny, I want
This is from when we did. What was it called? What was the segment called?
It was like Johnny's road trip.
Johnny's road trip, and I would have to
road
figure
trip
out.
navigation. Johnny's road trip navigation.
Yeah, I had to figure out where we were
Yeah, I'm
on
like
the map without looking at a
I
map.
was like, what's west of Illinois? Great Iowa.
Missouri,
What's
yeah.
south of Iowa? Yeah.
I don't know.
Missouri? I mean, you're right, but
Missouri was west.
you to look at a map right now.
That's what I need to do.
Find Illinois and fucking Kansas,
Oh, my
and then
God.
think about all the stupid that's in between that you, just study a U.S.
Jeez.
map for the love of God.
Hey man, why don't you tell me how you really feel?
all the stupid in between. That's funny.
Georgia?
Oh my god.
Fucking Georgia? Jesus Christ. Okay.
You're going to go stand in a corner, Johnny,
Oh, no.
and study a U.S. map until you realize what you've done wrong.
Oh, no. Ah,
You know what? I'd be curious to give like both of you geography.
on the spot, too.
Yeah, on the spot. Be like, all right,
We'll end with one more.
what country is south of the United States?
Because that was just
America?
like fucking Nick hating on me, which is cool. I could take it, but
I mean, he's right.
I deserve it.
You
I
were pretty
deserve it,
bad.
rightfully so. I need to, which is why I want to have a shower curtain with the U.S. map on it.
Oh yeah, that's
Because
right.
you spend so much time in the shower, it's like, might as well fucking look at
Learn
something.
something.
Look at something that's valid. Okay, here's the last one of the episode because we're getting eaten live.
There is a lot of bugs here.
Hey guys, it's Mallory. I'm calling in to
Mal.
answer all of your My Dad Wrote a Porno questions that you posed me
Oh,
in
nice.
episode 78.
Wow, that was 6 episodes
So
ago.
the first thing,
Time
it's not,
flies.
I'm not answering a question, but Michael said that the guy's dad, Jamie's dad, wrote a porn and like hid it, and Jamie just found it. But that's not the case. The dad wrote
You idiot.
his book and
Where
showed
the
it.
fuck is Kansas?
I'm glad this is
Where the fuck
this
is
like
Kansas?
table's turn now, bitch. How's it feel?
To his son and shared it with him,
Okay, so he
And-
wrote it and shared it.
Yeah, I didn't know that.
and it is published. All of them are published. The podcast has 5 books released so far,
Jesus.
but I don't know if all of those are, if there's more published right now, but you can get them on Amazon. So you can buy them. What was
Nice.
the other question? The drink I had at the show was Chardonnay, because that is the
Yeah, you big
drink
dum-dum.
that Belinda and
You don't even
Bella
remember.
Bel-
have
Belinda
all
blinks.
the time in the books, the characters. So I wanted to honor them in their love of Australian Chardonnay and
Nice.
had Chardonnay at the live show.
Chardonnay.
Also, the live show that
That's the
we
name of my
saw
daughter.
was not recorded.
Oh,
They do not air it.
oh
It
wow.
is specifically a live show.
Huh.
And
I wonder
it's-
if they don't do that so
You have
They
to
c-
go.
and so they could do it at like they can kind of keep the same premise for every live show. Maybe
That makes a lot of sense because I mean you can't really
it'd be tough.
differ from each show.
It'd be hard because it's almost like an act. That I don't know. It'd be very.
It'd be
hard.
like if this was our script for our live show and we
Mhm.
had to like do it every time.
the not another D&D podcast. They do, I'm pretty sure they do the same thing, but they only release one of the shows like at the end of the tour.
Hmm.
You know what I mean? That way, like after they're done, it's like a one shot usually.
yeah, that's
and
what
then they just
Critical
release
Role
it.
does.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. God, these bugs.
Not,
So many bugs.
I've never seen a live podcast that has been recorded, but I would guess that it's not set up the same way that a live recorded podcast would be
Yeah, see, she
in a
doesn't know.
venue that size, because I just don't think it would be conducive. But it was a really great live show.
It'd be fun. I'd love to go see.
And
a
that
live pod.
chapter will not be released in the podcast, so
So
you
it's just
cannot listen
special.
to Belinda's Dirty 30 celebration. It is specifically a live show thing.
I love that.
Except now with coronavirus, some of the tour has been canceled, so maybe they will release it. I have no idea.
That was like the last
What
show
was
that
the
we got to
other
see.
Yeah,
thing?
that's crazy.
And that was like the
Chicago
next
Theater.
Oh.
Yeah.
The Glee team, the chants that they do, that Johnny has a koozie of, and I have a matching koozie as
Oh
well.
yeah, is that what that is?
It's-
Real quick before
Yeah.
she says, my dad was using that koozie on the boat this Memorial Day,
Yeah.
and he's like, "What is this koozie?" And it's like, it's something R6 titties. And he read it. I was like,
Our
"Read it out."
supersonic.
He's like, "I was like, read it out for mom to hear." He's like, "R6 tits are super sound." He's like, "What is this?" I was like, "It's a podcast koozie. You wouldn't understand, old man. You're the times." No, I thought that was really funny though.
Their cheer is G is for gin, T is for tonic, our 6 titties are supersonic.
That's it.
We don't mind men, we don't like fuss.
Do they
We're
do
the
that?
Glee team, come and get us.
We're the Glee team. Come and get us.
Yeah.
That's what they say. That's
Yeah.
kind of weird.
Yeah. I mean they're loose
Okay.
women.
Oh, they are.
Oh yeah.
Oh, nice.
They loose.
All right. Nothing wrong with that.
And Mike wanted me to explain what the Glee team is, not the Glee Club, which is a singing group in high school,
That's what I thought
but
it
the
was.
Glee team in Belinda Blinked.
What's the Glee
And
team?
there is
What
no
she
explanation.
Just described.
They just
Yeah.
decide the 3 girls who work for Steele's Pots and Pans, Belinda, Bella, and Giselle, go out for Giselle's hen do or bachelorette party, and they just start calling themselves the Glee team
Okay.
out of nowhere. And there's no explanation, and they just weirdly have this chant rehearsed. And this is just part of what I love about Belinda Blink.
I feel like I could write
The
that.
Glee team is
That's
forever,
what it is.
and there is no
Just
explanation.
random shit. Just Merry Christmas.
Merry
Christmas.
Have a great day.
That
Bye.
really caught me
Thanks,
off guard.
Mel. We appreciate the voicemails, everybody. We have to end this because of the bugs out here. But thank you for the voicemails. And thank you guys for sticking by us for almost 2.5 years of, holy shit, a giant beetle just landed on my lap. That's cool. Almost hit me in the crotch. We will be posting this on YouTube too. And
So you can watch this.
so you can watch all this wild shit. But before we go, there's some wild shit going on out there, and we hope you guys are staying safe. Mike and I were talking a little bit before the podcast. There's been a lot of protesting going on, and a lot of just a lot of weird things happening, and it's very sad. It breaks my heart to see a lot of people getting hurt and stuff like that too. And you said something very profound, and I'll let you kind of touch on that because I couldn't say it better when we were just kind of chit-chatting before we started the show.
No, it's just a lot of things are happening right now, a lot of bad things, and we just want all of our friends, all of our family who are involved in the protests, stay safe, be very careful. I hope that we can come out of this, everybody, a little bit wiser to situations that are going on, and
Totally.
yeah, we just want to make sure everybody's staying safe, being smart about things that we're doing, and hopefully we can come out, just a little bit better than when we went into this.
Exactly. I agree. 100%. Stay safe out there. And yeah, love everybody, I guess, right?
Yeah. You guys definitely, everybody has the support of the Cyber Shindig podcast. We're definitely supporting. We're with you guys. Just
exactly.
Yeah. You're with us.
Mm-hmm.
We with you.
We're thinking about you guys. Anyways, we hope you guys have a great week. We're hoping to keep up with the live podcast, not the podcast, the IRL podcast.
The IRL.
IRL, that's our series now. They'll probably have to be kind of just scattered around here because this summer is going to be busy, I think, for both of us.
Mm-hmm.
I've got weddings.
Actually, I've got a lot of time
Man.
off in
Do
July
you?
coming up.
I think July is good for me, actually. June is a little tough. I think like every weekend, just about something's going on. So we'll have to do another weekday pod. I'll be back next week, though, so we can do something like this again.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe we can do it a little bit earlier so the bugs don't get us.
And maybe just a little hair.
Hey, yeah, that's fine. That makes things interesting. Maybe a little bit more like windy, too.
Yeah.
And next time we have like a guest or someone on, or maybe I'll start whipping up another whatchamacallit, another script for us.
You should definitely have a guest that
That's what I wanted.
has a part.
That's what I was hoping, like Casey Mel to come on, or like somebody just to have a fun part.
Yeah.
Yeah. But anyways, where can the lovely people at home follow you, Mike?
You can always find me at makeout_Mike on the Twitter and Instagram, which don't think I've posted anything for months, which is great. Super active on social media.
It's kind of same.
You posted something on the story.
I post stories sometimes. I like
Yeah.
that better than posting on my actual wall.
Yeah, it's Johnny with Dead Fish.
Johnny with Dead Fish. That's my new Instagram handle.
That's your handle?
Johnny with the Dead Fish.
Yeah.
Most of those fish are alive that I take photos with.
For the moment.
And then I throw them back, and then they swim off and have happy lives.
That's what you do.
Unless I get eaten by another fish. Then
Where can the people find you? Where can the people find you holding up fish?
You can find me at johnny.goodrich, and you can find the podcast and follow the podcast at the Cyber Shindig on Instagram, Cyber Shindig Pod on Twitter, Cyber Shindig Podcast on YouTube. Please like, subscribe, rate and review on the Apple fucking iTunes podcast app. It makes a big difference, especially for a small grassroots podcast like us. Every little bit counts, and we appreciate you guys' support. Yeah, watch this video on YouTube because it's going to be fun. I'll probably just release in addition to this whole video, I'll release like the 10-minute chunk of us reading the script and maybe put that on like IGTV or something, or like a clip.
Nice.
It's kind of fun.
Merry Christmas.
But anyways, we hope you guys are having a safe and very, very productive week out there. And yeah, just stay safe in general. The fucking virus is still at large, I feel, and don't get sick. Just be mindful.
Be
right?
good people.
Be good people. I like it.
Be good people.
And we'll catch you next time on the only fucking place you can hear our smooth voices and get eaten by bugs at night. Cyber Shindig Podcast. We'll check you next time. See ya.